yeah, race fans! Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you live. Pismo Beach, California. Here we go again. Yep, we got Front Row Esports up on deck. We got Big Bad Charlotte. And we're talking about Big Bad Charlotte here. This is no joke tonight, folks. So it is one of our longest races in the race. Hold on 1 second here, folks. We got some comms coming across. There we go. Got drivers coming across. You never know what those guys are going to say. But, man, we got a really good race up ahead of us tonight here, folks. It's going to be a long one. All right, no joke. No ifs, ands, buts about it. It is the longest race in the NASCAR circuit. So we are going to see the skinnies being dropped tonight here as looking at 200 laps here, folks. And, again, it's going to be strategy all the way through and through. We have to look at it that way. I mean, this is a long race, and a lot of intricacy is going to be going on with tonight's race here, folks. All of this, of course, brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel. Of course, I'm Chris Paul Hamus, and we got you going on here for Next Gen Broadcast Pro Esports. This is the Cup Series race number 13. Oh, man, hopefully it is a good 13 and not one of them negatories, you know what I'm saying? But, man, it's going to be a fantastic race. Let's get us over to our little race control here and get my man Tom up on deck here. All right, Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy, Chris.
Right on. All right, man. So here we are, race number 13 in the 2022 season for Front Row Esports. We got Tom up on deck here. You're going to give us a little insights about tonight's race.
Yeah, so these drivers, like Chris just said, have 200 laps tonight. 300 miles is the longest race that we have on our schedule this year. So, drivers got to have a lot of patience. It's going to be endurance, Drivers are going to be physically worn out at the end of this race. Keeping that mental focus is going to be key here, especially at Charlotte. Stages like always. Our first stage break is going to be lap 45. Our second stage break will be lap 110. And then, obviously, lap 200 will conclude tonight's race. We are running 75% fuel, so you're looking at about 47 laps in a tank of fuel. So drivers will be able to make it through stage 1. They will have to pit in stage 2, and they will have to pit twice in stage 3 if we get green flag running throughout that stage. And drivers also do have one spare car in the hauler tonight, and they have 7 sets of tires total tonight. So maybe some tire strategies late in the race, depending on how cautions fall. Maybe not. Just gonna have to wait and see how that all unfolds later.
Yeah, so strategy all the way through and through, especially with these pit stops, of course, the number of them, and to see on how they're going to be able to generate these runs and where they're going to be able to get it done. So we're going to get it done. Let's look at the around the trap here. Take a lap with Bad Fast Marley here. Steve Jaworski as he crosses our finish line right now. We'll take a little lap with him right now as he's riding it into 1 and 2 right now. Going to jump to that bottom. You can look for this line right here. Bottom feeding all day long. Let her come out here right next to that wall. Really open for some good straightaway speed here coming down back stretch. She's going to try to jump this thing down to the bottom. Get down there on that blue line. Come on, get it. There he goes. All right, now he's going to rip this thing out real quick. Ooh, real close to that wall right there. Getting that dime down across that start finish line, and that's hauling it right there. That's SD Jaworski giving us a quick lap around the track here for tonight's race. Charlotte, it's going to be no joke when it comes to these drivers being on point. And have that focus go one more time when it comes down to it. But
drivers just got to stay focused. I mean, they're going to get fatigued. They're going to get worn out. Long race. I look for, late on in the race, drivers making some mental mistakes. Okay. Keeping that mental focus is really going to be key tonight for sure.
I mean, and that's it. I mean, of course, now let's talk about the tires in general, or you guys are getting ready to go to qualifying.
We are getting ready to go to qualifying, actually, yes.
So it looks like I'm seeing everything kind of switching over for us right now, folks. We're getting ready to drop this into qualifying. But before we do so, well, actually, as these guys are doing the qualifying, we got about 4 or 5 minutes as these guys are going to try to get something fast done and get up there. Because, again, that is another thing that these guys are going to really have to be leery on, is going to be the, that start in the beginning. So you want to get up there, get in the front, and get something done. Getting that clean air, of course, away from a lot of that battling that's going to be able to ensue and take place here shortly. So, but folks, we're going to drop us over to tonight's national anthem. This is Memorial Day release coming up here, folks. So we're going to get it done a little bit early. Doing a huge shout out to all of our troops and everybody out there, thank you so much for your service and everything you've sacrificed for us. Appreciate everything. So again, folks, this is out there for all of our service members out there and all of our armed forces. So here we go, folks. Hope you enjoy. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Today is the day we put aside to remember fallen heroes and to pray that no heroes will ever have to die for us again. They chose to reject the fashionable skepticism of their time. They chose to believe and answer the call of duty. They stood for something, and we owe them something. Freedom and the dignity of the individual have been more available and assured here than in any other place on earth. The price for this freedom at times has been high, but we have never been unwilling to pay that price. As for the enemies of freedom, those who are potential adversaries, they will be reminded that peace is the highest aspiration of the American people. We will negotiate for it, sacrifice for it. We will not surrender for it now or ever. We must realize that no weapon in the arsenals of the world is so formidable as the will and moral courage of free men and women. It is a weapon our adversaries in today's world do not have. It is a weapon that we as Americans do have. With God's help, we can and will resolve the problems which now confront us. And after all, why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans. At the grave of a hero, we end not with sorrow at the inevitable loss, but with the contagion of his courage, and with a kind of desperate joy, we go back to the fight.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me, and gladly stand up next to you and defend her here today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. Where at least I know I'm free, and I won't forget the man who died and gave that right to me, and I gladly stand up next to you and defend her here today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
All right, folks, welcome back. Next Gen Broadcast and bringing it to you live. We got you going on Pismo Beach, California, and we are racing at Charlotte tonight with Front Row Esports. This is race number 13 in their 2022 season, all brought to us by Blaze Pizza. Oh, give us one moment here, folks, as we are bringing up our running order for tonight's race. All right, folks, I'm Chris Paul-Hamus. We're going to be getting her done and up here tonight here, and we got Steve Johnson sitting on pole, Florida man. In that one car, he fast, real super fast tonight, but he's going to be getting her done in that first position 64 of Cale Butler, outside pole. Good job, Cale. We got the 3-car of John. Oh, man, he just told me earlier, but that's all right. We'll get it early. But John getting it done in the 59, and he's sitting in that third position, so hopefully he's going to be able to rock and roll tonight. Mike Elio in the 74. He's going to be in that fourth position. Elliot Swoop in the 33 in that fifth position. Sixth position belonging to Carl Lindstrom in the 83. You got Michael Wood in 99 in the seventh position. Eighth position, Tanner Marr for that number 4. You got Lewis Lockshot in that ninth position, the 124. Got Joshua Germain in the 97, that 10th position. Chad Stearns in the 411. Getting us done in the 11th position. 12th position, Thomas Freitas in the 32. 13th position, Scotty Stevens in the 02. In that 14th position, Bad Fast Molly in that 2. Cobra out there. We got Matt Station in that 19. Looking at him in the 15th position. 16th position, Michael Dow in the number 12. 17th position, Noel Holmberg in the 45. We got the 18th position, Chummy Miller in the 06. 19th position, going to go ahead, rock and roll over to James Jones in the 27. Greg McLean in the number 40. He's going to be sitting back in the 20th position. I think it's Lamb in the 37. 21st position, Dustin Lamb, brothers over here in 010 in the 22nd position. Derek Wynn in the 11 is at that 23rd position. So we got ourselves a decent field for tonight's race. Let's hopefully they can all hold on to it, and it's going to be a long-ins here. So it's going to be about that patience in the beginning, and that's what we're going to be looking for here in tonight's race, folks. But we are
patience.
Oh yeah, we got
patience.
Tom, how we doing, man?
Hi. Hey, it's going. It's going.
All right. So you ready for tonight here? Because I know, yeah, like I said, we got that patience, especially in the beginning. These cars are loose, right? You know, a little loose, little push happy. You never know what's going to happen here, right?
Hang on, we're not.
So yeah,
green.
these cars
Not
are going to be
green.
a little loose at the beginning. Yeah, it's the way these next gen cars are. The aero changes them so much. It's tricky. First few laps the cars are tight, then they start getting loose. They start to tighten up a little more, then sometimes they get loose without warning. So it's going to be handful for some of these drivers, but I look forward to it being a good race and everybody having some patience and have some fun out there tonight.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's going to be that bottom line, though, right? We're looking for that bottom line to really take its hold tonight and do its thing. The outside line, I don't think it's going to generate enough. Or do you foresee the track changing?
I mean, the outside line might come in eventually late in the race once it gets rubbered up, but look for everybody to be kind of staying on that bottom, and that's where you're going to make all your speed tonight, on the bottom. And I mean literally on the bottom, getting them left side tires, on the blue, if not on the. You got to be on the paint to make this car terrible.
That's what I'm talking about there. I mean, again, that's going to be nerves of steel, especially flying as fast as we're going to be doing and getting these cars. I think it's like high speed fighter jets out there because of how abrupt these turns are, especially on these tryovers and whatnot. So you got to actually
100%.
You got to anticipate that initial jog in early before you get there, or it's too late.
Agreed, 100%, yes.
And so, of course, and then saving those tires. Saving those tires, man. That's what it's going to be about as well. If this thing does tend to go green. So, we got how many tires again one more time, Tom?
7 sets.
7 sets of tires. Wow, okay. So, that's going to give us a lot of something to play with out here when it comes down to our strategies-wise, keeping some good rubber on this thing and creating some good fast speeds here. Just see them lined up on the back stretch right now. Tom, let's see you go to work, buddy.
10-4, brother. I'll see you in a little bit.
All right, Roger that. I'll see you on the flip side as well. So, folks, we are coming out of the back stretch right now, and we got my man Tom. He's going to give us a little in-race reporting along with Steve Johnson throughout tonight's run. But for right now, it's just you and I, folks. And it's been bad, Charlotte. We got Front Row Esports. And, man, we're going to throw something. We're going to throw something at you real fast and real quick here. So we're going to get ready to drop our hammer and get her done. All right, folks, here we go. Man, I am excited for this. For always excited for the start of these races here, as we are. We got that pace car. Get the heck out of here. We trying to go fast, and we're gonna get her done right now, folks. Here it is from our Esports, dropping the green flag to tonight's 200 lap race at Charlotte. Oh, we go! All right, so we're up in green here, folks, going into 1 and 2. We'll let this thing sort out just a wee bit here as things are going to start to heat up. I'm pretty sure of it. Still got a good side-by-side battle for about that 4th, 5th position. These guys still trying to get down to the bottom. But remember, we need to really be leery of these cars in the first couple laps. You just see them kind of dancing all over the place a little bit. Looking at the 83 right now, trying to settle in the 4 right there also. All right, we still got a heated battle toward the outside. Looking back just a little bit here from about the 6th, 7th positions. Oh man, we got caution out already and massive contact. We've seen the car spinning and low with a few different cars involved here. So, and again, we didn't quite know exactly what was going on when it comes to any kind of cars in the hauler for tonight's race, but let's look at to see what we got. We got Cale Butler all the way in the red right now. Now, could this be a mark of the initial first few laps? Because I know I was in a practice race earlier, and first few laps sitting there in that 2nd position, and she just came in a little hot. So we got cars sideways and low in front of Cale. Oh, contact right there. So let's rewind that back just a little bit here. As we seen a car little loose coming out, it looked like, and then a possible wiggle by the 64. Oh man, hard lick to the fence on the inside. That was our 2nd place runner, and he is all toe up. Let's try to back that up one more time here, as we know that we're not going to see a lot of pit strategy at the moment. But, so we got Cale with the wiggles here into the wall, then comes down. Boom, at speed, and he just like a top right there. Spinnings on the bottom. Luckily, didn't collect any more car than that. But, Mike's out already, and we'll see what's going to happen here. That was lap number 1, more or less, coming lap number 2. All right, so we're under a quick caution here, we're crashing on lap number 2. It looked as if a car loose, our 2nd placer. You guys, Cale Butler right there stepped out, got a hold of Mike, and away they went for one heck of a ride toward the inside wall there, and just destroyed that thing. That does move John up to our 2nd position. Michael Wood in the 99 got our 3rd position going on. Lewis Lockshine in that 4th position, and Tanner Moore in that top 5er. But look at this, Carl Lindstrom in that 83. He's he's going to try to move up here. He's looking in that 6th position, right outside that top 5. Again, just starting out here. Quick caution. If these cars are a little bit of a handful in the just that first lap or 2. But these things will settle in real nice, and it gives us some good chance to do some good race.
To be honest, in the beginning, in this pack, these cars are a little more than a handful.
Oh yeah. I mean, you got to get up on that wheel. I guarantee you there. I mean,
oh yeah.
This is not an esport for the week or nothing like that. I mean, you got to have your laser focus started from the get-go.
This is not a Sunday drive out here. This is
no, it's Friday.
Yeah, it's Friday. It's a Friday night. You got to wheel these things around the racetrack.
Absolutely. So, I mean, obviously, we're still going to be looking at a green flag stop if this thing goes green from here on out, correct?
So we will be able to make it through stage 1, but yeah, stage 2 you're looking at a green flagger, and stage 3 two stops.
2 of them. Gotcha. Okay, so we'll make it from here. So this is going to be a go fast. This is going to show who has what kind of strength out there, not just the skill, but the strength as well. Especially who's going to be able to take down this one. This one's been fast, numerous weeks in and out. So with consistency.
And he's been fast all practice, all week during practices. And he has been he's been helping us out a little bit, giving us some tips and tricks. I know he was helping out Kel there last night in a practice, and as it showed, I mean, Kel put that on an outside pole, so he's definitely been learning some stuff. And we got a lot of drivers tonight that are gonna have a chance to win, I think, later on tonight.
Oh yeah. I mean, not just win, but of course, we're looking for those drivers also be moving up in their points as well. Just running a good, clean race. Now,
Exactly.
do we have? We don't have a car in the hauler, do we?
We do. We have one car in the hauler.
Car in the
Yeah.
hauler. Okay, so it looks like the 64 and the 74 need to really be careful from here on out. So we got
Yes,
Tom
100%.
right here giving us the quick little in-race report and rundown here, as I believe we are getting ready to go. One green here.
Yep. We are getting 1 to green.
All right, shaping up, and yeah, let's see if we can go fast, man. What are you thinking?
I'm hoping so. I'm hoping
Alright.
so.
All
I'm ready
right.
to go fast.
Yeah. I mean, it's Friday. It is front
It
row,
is.
and
It is.
man, we're trying to put on a show.
10-4 on that. You'll get a show. Don't worry about that.
All right, that was my man Tom right there getting her done, and let's see if we can get down out there on track.
10-4. Thank you.
You got it, buddy. All right, so we're on the back stretch now, getting ready to soup this thing up one more time. We got Big John still leading this thing. John's on the outside in that 59. Some good looking cars out here tonight to you here, folks. Again, this is Memorial Day. Huge shout out, of course, all of our troops. Everything. Can't say enough. So I got family and everything in the military as well. Been a military supporter all my life. I am American. So yeah, thank you all. I really appreciate it. Everything. So here we go, folks. Looks like we got that lights out. We're gonna get that slow dog out of here. Drop kick that pace car. And we got one gonna try to get us a good blistering start here. And hopefully he's looking for something. All right, here we go, folks.
Green.
And we're green. And go. Okay, camera. Light the fire, kick the tires, Big Daddy, because it's time to go places. Got the one out with a really, really good start. Car lengths at least kind of sorting themselves out right behind, except for the 6th and 7th position between Scotty Stevens and Chad Stearns. Scotty on the outside getting the 411 or the dip on the 411. Dropping into the 7th position. Tanner Moore in that 8th position, and it looks like we're still marching backward a little more. Everyone lining up, getting their patience on. This is what we're looking for right here. Just a little bit of patience. It goes a long direction as we're kind of marching back to the field here in that 13th position. Looking at Bad Fast Marley and Sherman Miller. Everyone again just lining it up right now, trying to get some heat built up in these tires. Start to get on their program, right? Get on their run. Got McGregor up here in the 40. All right, that's our sponsor right there, making his run on the bottom right now, looking pretty strong at the 45. But again, these guys are just gonna really save their stuff and see if they can be there at the end. Going back up forward again, looking at Steve Johnson as he is kind of checked out just a little bit on John here. But some of our fast guys already had some contact at the beginning of this thing, so we're gonna see if they're gonna be able to muster themselves up through the fields here as we look at the 64 Kel Butler and Mike. Mike still seems like he's on the lead lap, I believe, but he is down 15 positions as opposed to Kel as well, down 18 positions, and I believe a number or so laps down. So we're going to see if he can be able to drive himself back up and get back up in contention as we starting to see the gap shrink just a little bit on tonight's leader. Looking over a battle box right now, seeing if he is picking up anything. Looks like he is losing just a wee bit here. Still on the hunt though. We're still fresh and clean and green into this thing. So everyone getting a feel for their cars, their tires, and whatever and everything he has to offer. All right, so 10 laps into tonight's 11 lap completed. Johnson leading. You got 59 of John right there. He is searching, looking for some speed. Right, Carl Lindstrom in the 83 in that battle between the 6th and 7th position. Tanner Marr looking low right now. The 83 going a possible high right here with the 93. Ooh, there he goes. Come back here. Thank you. Tanner Marr. There we go, side by side. This is all going to be a battle between the 5th and 6th positions here, with the battle between the 4th and 3rd positions. Lewis, or I'm sorry, Scotty and Mike. All right, Big Wood out there. All right, Mike Wood still holding it down on the outside line, getting himself a great run, coming down the backstretch, and looking like he's going to be getting it some good momentum to 3 and 4. He's going to have the door open for the 83. 83 is going to be outside as well. So we're seeing some movement on the outside line at the moment here. And we were looking at the inside line to be the fast way around this track, but no, we're not, right? So great battle heating up right here between the 4th, 5th, and 6th positions and more, all right? I mean, because we still have, look at this, we got 19 of Matt Stationary here. He's starting to get in here and tighten up this group just a little bit more. Tanner Marr's all in right now with the 83, and then of course these guys are kind of just backed up on the 82 and the 02 and the 99. Now as you see the 02 get around the 99, kind of wobbles the 99 just a wee bit and looking for a door open as the 83 of Carl Lindstrom takes full advantage of it, but then bringing along Tanner Marr right as well with him. So 99 kind of still stuck higher on the outside. That looks like that line's starting to falter just a wee bit. And again, Matt right here, the 19, kind of following the same arc to the outside. Maybe trying to do a little tire strategy and save him. I'm not sure. But, I mean, man, all the way back to the 10th positions right now, folks. These guys are all right there within just blink of an eye of each other. So any kind of mishaps or whatnot that, you're destined to lose some really, about 4 or 5 positions easy. Especially if you're going to be this cat and this character right here, 83 and the 4, who are trying to stay styled out in front of this little pack that we got going on here for this 10th position. Ooh, here we go. 97 of Joshua Jermaine in the looked like he was trying to get a little bit of outside run there, kind of stalled up there, but raced against the 411 of Chad Stearns here. So decent battle. 97 looked like he's still trying to pick it out here. That's focus right there, folks. Maybe he's a little too focused. He looked a little. Yeah, he looked a little relaxed. Maybe too relaxed. But I'm gonna get up on that wheel. All right, so this is the battle right here. Let's go check in on our race leaders, and we got Steve still leading this thing. Big Johnson in that one car. And he's shining brightly with them stars on that hood, doing some Memorial Day shout-outs of his own in his own styles in that Lowe's car. Well, John's still on his tail, so it's going to take a little bit of a slip up by that one car. And, and he's going to be there. Lewis, he's tracking as well. And then, Scotty looking at that time on track right now. Want to stay in contact with the leaders. We don't have it here quite for him yet, but you had to get through some traffic to get up to where we're at. So again, that's what this is all about. It's that ladder. It's climbing that ladder. Woo! That was close, man. That's shaking some camera right there. These things are going fast. So still, these guys, settling down maybe a little bit. It's going to be that tire program. We're going to be looking for these guys to start saving those tires. They want that speed at the end. And if you start melting down that tire early, she's going to be a handful at the end of this run. As we're looking for the 411 and the 97, still battling back again. These guys going to go back and forth throughout this evening's race thus far. Let's look at some of the guys got in a little bit of contact earlier here. We got Mike in the 74, starting in that 3rd position. And had that contact with the 64. 64 got himself a little happy, too happy coming out of 2. And contact with the 74, and this guy's decided to take down that inside fence. But right now, Mike's on that charge back forward again. You find him in that 14th position. Got a long race, buddy. Don't worry about it. Looks like we got a little bit of damage on that 2 car as well. Bad Fast Smart. Look like he in the fence a little bit. Trying to smack that wall down or narrow up that car, one of the 2. But he not looking too pretty. Hopefully get some get a little band-aid on that thing, be all right. Decent battle right here. Michael Dow and Noel, the 45. Sort of back of the field. These guys always like to put on a show of their own as well. So I mean, racing is racing. And these guys are all getting in their position. So good battle toward the back right here as well. All right, stoked for these guys here. Riding a little on board with the 33 Elliott Swoop here at the moment. Looks like he's enjoying himself a little bit of a nice bubble. 12th position. Looks like he's trying to chime in on Tom's run right here. You see Tom right now in that 32. He's almost up in that top 10. Top 10 right now. Josh is in a 97. Shot back in on a leader. Ooh, as the lead is getting chopped now just by a car length or so. John's maybe starting to find himself a little more speed in these tires, a little more of a long run. Decent car. This thing has that a little bit of a tick push to it, but it does loosen up, so you're able to control this car a little bit more with some throttle, which, you know, again, I like that. I like having a loose car out here when it comes to you know, giving you a little bit more control of how you need to get this thing south through the center and out. The one car and the 59, nothing really changing there. Lewis backed up a couple seconds. Stevens looked like he's bringing a herd right now. Come on, 02. That's my man Scotty Stevens right there, and 02 starting to march himself forward here inside the top 5 right now. Don't worry, you get yourself a chance here in a minute, buddy, because we're nearing the end of stage number 1. Just in case you're a little late here, folks. This is Next Gen Broadcast, and we got it going on for Front Row Esports. This is race number 13 in their 2022 season, and all this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel. Heck of a run getting done by the top 5 right now. You're looking at the battle between the 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th positions right here, as these guys are just, you know, looking to put on a little bit of show back here. Tracking in on each other, you know, a little more of a slinky action happening right here as these guys get a little closer. I want to imagine it's going to be a lot of that aero. A lot of that air is going to be, you know, creating these cars to get a little upset. All right, so nothing really changing up toward the front. This is the battle at the moment here, folks. And we got Mr. Michael Wood, not Gravedigger Machine. That thing's hot, buddy. All this right here, folks, under just a little bit of a blanket between the top 4th through 7th positions. Running some pretty fast laps here as they're clicking them off, which is good. This is what we're looking for tonight's race. It's a long race here tonight, folks. 200 laps. We're in coming into lap 30 here in this moment. We got a stage break coming up here shortly, and give these guys a chance to regroup, refit, and go out for some more battling. Now we are looking at tire wear to be a crucial fact here as well, as the pace of the race is going to drop. Now we're looking at Chummy Miller right now on board with him. Like a battle between that 06 and ooh, scratches to the 2 car, possibly one more time. A little bit of contact there by that bad fast car. He was trying to make it a little bit more narrow, working on his aero of that Ford. Still battling back now. Here we go. This battle for that 13th or 14th and 15th positions. I think it's one of the hottest battles we got on track at the moment. Does seem like everyone's lining up pretty nicely through toward the ending of this run. Get a little bit further back here as we're looking back at that 17th, 18th position. Greg still holding on tough back there with Noel in the 45, and Nicholas Lamb also maintaining pace. Got a little scratches to Nicholas's Lamb's car there, but nothing, we can't get it fixed up and good to go for him. At the end, we still have laps down for Kel Butler, who was involved in that early caution and contact while Derek Carr stepped out of him. Derek and Dustin look like these guys are possibly out. Yes, all the way out. So is Jones of some sort. So it looks like Jones may be out as well. Start Parkers. Gotta love those dudes. All right, folks. So it looks like this thing is just kind of sorting itself out here. Let's take ourselves a quick break here from our sponsor. We'll be back here in just a moment.
Okay, we're going to keep this quick.
Because at Blaze Pizza,
artisanal quality at crazy fast speed is what we're all about.
Fresh dough made from scratch daily.
Walk the line and choose any toppings you'd like.
It's all one price.
Then it's just 180 seconds in our blazing hot oven
For fast bar perfection.
That's Blaze Pizza. Sound good?
Then come check us out and build your own pizza at Blaze Pizza.
We are not here on this planet to close our eyes to the world.
We are here to go out and experience its many wonders.
Because through our experiences, we grow and change.
And realize that we are part of something greater. We see truth.
We embrace each other and become bigger than ourselves.
Travel has the power to shape our world.
Because travel makes us whole again.
With 30 hotel brands and endless experiences, where can we take you?
All right, folks, welcome back. Next Gen Broadcast, bringing in Front Row Esports. We got race number 13 at Charlotte. We are underway here in stage number 1. And we are looking at our race leaders of Steven Johnson and John in the at 59. The 59 still tracking on that one, but everyone's kind of separating apart. You got Lewis picking up his speed just a little bit here. Still looking about 3.5 off the race lead at the moment. Marching it back just a wee bit here, 83 of Carl Lindstrom. And it looks like he is in that 4th position, holding strong. Scotty Stevens starting to get in on his bumper right now, looking for that, I believe, 4th position back. He was just up there in that top 5 or so. Maybe he's backing up a little bit, and Carl's moving forward. So we do have Tanner Marr in the 4. He's marching around in that 6th position, bringing in himself some company. Matt Station in that 7th position. So he's up 8 positions, Matt is right now, so good for him. So I think one of our biggest mover, I believe, if it's done in position-wise, that's going to be Scott Stevens, up 8 positions as well, up in that fifth place at the moment. Chad Stern's also trying to march forward here, but get up into this group. Now, these guys have been running with each other throughout tonight's race here and running some pretty good speeds and trying to stay in semi-contact. Our leaders, you see him falling off just a wee bit though of that 7 seconds, and again, you know, looks like Big Johnson, you know, Steve and John here, they're trying to really check out and do exactly what they set out to do here, is keep that laser focus and again style this thing out as far as much as they possibly can, given the abilities to back off on their runs and save their tires. These guys have no such luck at this moment, because these guys, you know, they're wrapped up into that dirty air and fighting for these top positions at the moment here. You got the 19 really barreling down on the 4. Let's look at this battle as it's underway here. Tanner Moore, you see him kind of a little bit higher out on his exit, wiggles out of the 19, trying to pin it down, maybe looking for that run and pass underneath. But as we're looking at that, we got the 02 underneath there with 83 with his momentum on the outside. Carl going to try to take it He does. Powers by on the outside. Opens door up for the 4. 02 is going to drop himself a good couple 2-3 positions right now. If the 19 gets involved, gets there too. 4 stalls up just a little bit to the outside, but here comes the 19. He's looking to the outside with that run. Ooh, almost door shutting on him. Or as looks like the 02 tried to stop the elevator on its descent down. Now the 19 still looking for that higher line to get past the 02. 02 kind of stalling up a little bit there on the bottom. So you see him starting to back up just a little bit in tonight's run. But still, you know, really nice and set pretty in the top 10. So he's fine. But you do look at the, again, this battle is starting to heat up just a little bit more. Here comes the 19 of Matt. Matt looking outside of the 02. This is going to be for that 6th position. Still can't get that run quite completed. Look like, you know, that air is messing with that 19 just a little bit. Now looking low, going to try to switch it up on him. Really filling up his rear view mirror right now. 02 looking to be, ooh, maybe push. Big push by the 02. 19 going to get a hold of that bottom. He's going to launch that thing out. Door is open right now, wide open. 19 going to go ahead and sail it on through. 02 now jumps back to the bottom, and we're looking at next up in line here, Michael Wood of the 99. He's trying to track as well, bringing along the 411 of Chad Stearns. Now this is a battle all between about the 6th and 10th positions right here. Look, all right, Big Mike right here. Man, 74 on the charge up. So he got involved in that first contact, had to bust out his spare car out the hauler, and doing some good work with it as he's finding himself into that top 10. So they're doing a nice job with that program and getting him back toward the front here as we're looking at that 9th and 8th position battle at the moment here with Scotty Stevens in clutches of Michael Wood. Michael Wood got himself fat run on the backstretch. Look at he coming in fast right now. Okay, that looked like the air may have messed with that 99 just a wee bit. You see him kind of push on his entry in there, kind of, you know, slowed up his roll and allowed that 41 of Chad Stearns to get right there on the bumper of him again. You know, that's going to mess him up as well. So now the 99 kind of swooping high to the outside, doors open. Chad's going to look for it. And this you'll see throughout, you know, any racing right here. When you think you're styled up to pass somebody because you fast and you're getting it done, and all of a sudden that gets blocked, that run gets messed up. Not only does it mess that pass up for that position advance, but it also opens the door up for that guy that's hot on your bumper right now as we're looking at the 41 of Chad Stearns. Chad Stearns getting his bite underneath. Ooh, caution out. And I believe that is going to be stage ending. And we're going to be looking possibly at, yeah, that was stage winning and battle right there, Steven Johnson. Now that clicked off pretty quick, actually. So that's right. He said short lappers or short runs at the beginning to a little bit longer run at the end. So we're going to see how this is going to style up our field here, folks, as we got the stage 1 win going to my man, Big Johnson. Steve Johnson in that one car, won across the board and getting that first stage win of this evening. We got John in that P2, Lewis in that 3rd position here, Tanner, Matt, 7th position, Scotty Stevens, Chad Stearns, Mike Wood, and then old Mike, and the other Mike. Got a couple Mikes right here. We got Big Wood and Big Mike. All right. So it's like a 74 on his charge back forward again. As I believe it is going to be, pit road will be open. And let's see what's going to happen with the race off pit road. All right, all cars funneling in because you know they need all them 4 fresh feel goods. Big old splash of go-go juice. And we're going to get back up to Holland now. All right, here we go. Race off pit road. See the one down here on the bottom. I'm sure it's going to be all 4 freshens. All right, drop it. Gun it. We go. Okay, so Ooh, big battle right there. It's like the 1-2-4. And he got himself, Michael Dow got himself 3 positions advanced right there. Tom Freitas is up 1. Chad Stearns as well. All right. Let's see, who's our biggest advanced? Let's see. John still not P2. Carl P3. Lewis P4. Tanner not 5th. Matt not 6th. Scotty Stevens 7th. Michael Wood 8th. 9th. Thomas Freitas in the 10th position. Elliott and Mike be flipping it up a little bit. So it looks like Mike gonna lose himself a position there, but still gaining all kinds and getting himself back forward again. Or maybe not. So okay, this is all flipping around while they're getting themselves back into order here. Coming out of our stage 1 win is gonna be Steve Johnson. Now let's see if I can tally ho on Mr. Johnson. Give me one moment here, folks. Oh yeah, need that gone. All right, so we are just under this quick caution here, folks, as we are looking for the chance to, talk to some drivers here. So let's see who I got up on deck. Oh, there we go. Hold on a second, folks. Let's talk to Mike here. I'm gonna see Mike Nelio in the 74. All right, my man Mike, in that 74. You got a copy?
Yeah, I sure do. How you doing?
Oh, man, we're doing pretty good up here, bud, except for you. Whoa, what happened at the beginning right there? Got some contact, but, man, you are on a mission right now. How's that car feeling?
Well, until coming off pit road, and I just spun it coming off pit road. I don't know what's wrong with the setup, but coming off pit road, there's a bump, and it just turned me. No, the 74 Bay Racing Toyota is just fast as lightning. I started up front, as you saw. Yeah. And, just got caught up when that car hit off the wall and came down into me. I saw him going up towards the wall, so I came down a little bit. He just came down a little bit faster at me, so
right.
Nothing you can do that. Yeah.
Well, there is something you can do, which is drive the wheels off that thing and get yourself some positions gained, which you have thus far, my man. So great job, great moving through the field, at least back through the field.
Yeah, thank you. We've got 200 laps here, so I let everybody get strung out. I knew I had a faster car than 3/4 of the field, so I just let them get strung out and do their things, and then I just picked them off one at a time. Made it up to 10th there in that first stage. The second stage, we'll try and get about 4 or 5 more positions. Come in, get the repairs done for the second stage, and be ready to win it at the end.
Heck yeah, I like where your head's at, buddy, and stay in it. All right, we'll be following you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
You got it. Good luck, buddy. All right, so that was Mike right there. Want to give a quick holler up, but yeah, he's been driving the wheels off this thing, and we got the lights on the pace car out, and I figured, let's go to someone a little bit different. No offense, Big Johnson, but he does get himself a lot of camera time, which is well deserved by that man as well. So here we go, folks. We're going to drop the hammer for the start of our stage number 2. All right, green flag is in Barney's hands, and he is he's ready for it. Getting that pace car the heck out of here, and let's light these bad dogs up. See Big Johnson picking the outside.
Green flag, green flag.
Launch, and we are gone, folks. All right, impressive jump, but we got a little bit of a jam up here in that 4th, 5th, 6th positions. We're looking at a battle between the 83. Woo! Tanner Moore, 5th position right there, putting some heat down in that kitchen. 83 outside. Whoa! Yeah, side by side, 2 and 3 wide. What the? Yeah! Oh, contact to the wall. I think that was that 02. We got a little something loose by the 83. Oh, man, hold on to it! looks like we're looking at Michael Wood involved.
The yellow flag is
Oh,
down.
man. Sure enough. Yep. Looked like the 19 was already mad, wicked, loose. The 99, it didn't really quite have anywhere to go in that matter, and contact and spin-ins. So I believe these guys may have to bust out some the other car, but let's grab a backup here on what just happened. Wow. All right, so get these restarts are wild right here, folks. Slow down just a little bit. So we're seeing 19 is he's that green car. So we'll be looking at the now slipping and sliding up is what he's looking for here. Okay, 74 may have got himself inverted from another one. So the 19, there we go. So that was already in progress. Oh, man, and the 99 just kind of went low thinking he's going to slide up and just kind of misjudged it and went the wrong direction there. But again, you can go high, you can go low, you just never know. So, you know, again, that's just hopefully not a lot of damage there, but see those guys are going to have to get some repairs done. All right, pit road is open. And caution is back out. All right, folks, so we got ourselves just a wee bit of time here. Let's go and take ourselves a break and get back to the action. Be back here in just a moment, folks. All right, welcome back, folks. We got Front Row Esports up on deck, not big old Charlotte. We got 200 laps on tonight's agenda, and we are in stage 2 under caution. I'm Chris Ballham, going to be your host for this evening, and we got Next Gen going to be bringing this all to you for the rest of it, and all this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel.
You are a double file and getting ready to get this thing back underway there, Chris.
Hey, surprise, surprise. I love it when Gunny steps on in. Hey, Gunny, how we doing?
Oh, we're doing all right. Get ready to let these drivers loose one more time and see what kind of green flag runs we can get here.
Heck yeah, crank up that horsepower, baby.
You know.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Yeah, no, it's been some decent running. We got some good battling, especially between that, like, the 4th through, like, 8th positions right there. Nice little hornet's nest be shaping up nicely through them. So, man, yep. I'm excited.
10-4.
All right, so it looks like we got lights out on pace car. Good luck there, Tom, and let's see what we can get it done in stage 2.
Thank you, brother.
Here we go, folks. Getting ready to drop our hammer one more time here. We had a quick little caution. These restarts are treacherous. And we're going to see what kind of treachery can be put down right off the bat. And we are at it, folks. Again, right in stage 2. We are green here. Pitch up by the 1. We're looking at some run-ins getting done on the 1-2-4. And that's the All-American machine of Lewis Lockshine. Now trying to hold off on that 2nd position. Outside still trying to get that horsepower up. Bottom line is moving pretty good right now. Now throwing some positions back and forth here. We got great battle up toward the front here. We got Scotty Stevens in that 0-2 trying to make his march back again in that 3rd position. John in that 59. He's still styled out in his 2nd position. But he got a lot of company by that 0-2. 0-2 may be figuring a little something out. Lewis Lockshot in that 1-2-4. Right in that 4th position. The 4 car of Tanner Marr in that 5th position. You see some cars walking out pretty good to the wall right there. Oh, we got cars sideways and sliding right now. And we got car. That's it looks like the 40 of Greg McLennan in the grass and towing. But I do believe that we are still under. Caution is out, folks. Right as I spoke, caution going to come back out. Bummer. We're just getting this thing up and hot. All right, so let's see if we can run to that action on what started that one. And we got a little something else happening with Scotty Stevens on at 0-2. Let's push play on this one. Slow it down and bring it in. Yeah. So he's got himself right on the bumper. So it shows, our telltale does show Scotty here with a little bit of a crashed up or something, but I don't know. It could be wrong. Oh no, here he is. Steps out right here. Woo! Goes to save. Still heading to danger zone, danger zone, danger zone. Ow! Car just stepped out on him right there, and he tried to walk that thing back, and that dog was not paying attention. You see Scotty Stevens into that. So that's what brought out that caution right there, folks. Man, that's crazy too, because I mean, that is coming out of two. Very typical of these cars when it comes to these initial starts. Getting the, gotta get the tire pressure up, and the exact same thing last night in a practice race, where the car stepped out sideways and was able to regain it, but did smack wall too. I mean, man, that's like Kel getting a lap back right there, so hopefully that may put him back on that lead lapper after his first lap incident. All right, so we're back under caution, and dang cautions, just want to strangle them sometimes. But, yeah, well, don't worry, folks. We're going to get us up in some good green flag runnings here in just a minute. All right, 61. So we're not quite halfway through. You're looking at a leaderboard at the moment here. And, let's see. Pit road is open. Will we have any takers? Will there be any kind of strategies going on? Or we're going to let her run for a minute. Now, you guys haven't spent any, much laps on their tires. So I'm kind of thinking it's going to be a stay out for a lot of these drivers.
So a little strategy update.
Oh yeah, go with it. We're just thinking about it.
So we just had basically 10th and on back. So it basically started with me. It seemed like we came in topped off, so we should be able to make it to the end now on fuel. We didn't take tires, just took fuel. So we should be able to make it to the end and then get a full tank and 4 fresh Goodyears at the end of stage 2.
Perfect, perfect. All right, so so we don't need to worry much about any kind of green flag stoppings or whatnot at this moment.
Drivers that stayed out are not going to make it.
Interesting. So let's get another caution, and then how's that going to flip it out?
If we get another caution, then obviously those drivers are going to have to pit. We're all going to pit for fuel and tires then at some point if we get another caution. But if we don't, the drivers that stayed out will have to at least get fuel to make it to the end of stage 2.
Gotcha. All right. So again, flipping and twisting this thing up just a little bit with these cautions, the way that they're landing in tonight's race. So, again, folks, we're getting this thing back up and going here, and does look as if we got one more lap around.
We are coming to the one to go.
Go, Roger that. All right. Well, I'll go and refresh my drink then, and let's take ourselves a quick break, because I think we got a lot of action about ready to kick off for us toward the end of this run here.
Oh, most definitely.
All right, folks, we'll be back here in just a moment.
If you're watching this, then you know by now a huge problem is heading our way. An emergency meeting is being called at our usual place immediately. 3 bagels.
I've made a shocking discovery. I need you to get me in touch with NASA immediately.
Well, NASA and I aren't really on speaking terms these days.
Well, that'll change. When you tell them that the moon is out of orbit.
There's no need to panic.
I'm not crazy!
Why are they lying about all this?
It's too late to stop. You knew all this was happening before NASA.
You're the unidentified source?
Oh, yes.
We're dealing with an intelligent entity. We're planning a mission to attack this thing. I'm asking you for your help.
Say yes, Brian.
I need you to be brave.
If the moon really is what you think it is, suit up.
You have got a big gravity wave coming your way. You have to launch now.
Did he say gravity wave?
Trouble on the way.
We're underwater, guys!
That's crazy.
I hear hurricanes are blowing.
Whoa, slow down!
What's the plan?
Save the moon, save Earth.
Brian, what are you doing?
It's flying itself!
Wait for it. Let's go, you son of a...
Yes! Hang on! Everybody, hang on!
I'm gonna get you home!
The yellow flag is out.
Woo! And just as we come back, what the? Okay. Yeah, so we're a little late coming back to that one, but at the same time, we had action happen right in front of us here as we're zooming back in, so, woo! Okay, here's where we're both slowed back up again. Let's see what brought out this caution. Okay, looks like we got eyes on the 02 and the 45 of Noel Holmberg here. Bringing in just a little bit more here as we are looking for possible contact or something in that nature here. It shows my title tail lit up all red here with the 45 and the 02 of Scotty Stevens here. Whoa! There it was. Something happened back there. We got contact right here. So multitude of accidents. Contact with 64 45 possible. Let's rewind this one back as we are in the middle of this one here. Hold on. So, so something already happened up in front of us here. The 45 jukes down. Ooh, the 411 just gets himself all kinds meleeed right there. And then contact with the 45 and the 64, sending the 45 into the wall. And then boom. So let's go ahead and back her on up to the 411 now of Chad Stearns here. And figure out what initially rocked this thing off here. Okay, so we got him up and running here, slowing it down as we're coming through the center. See for that 41 for his car to, so he's loaded up to the center right here. Might get a little loose. Car possibly unloads right here. So yeah, he's pulling on that wheel pretty hard right there. Oh no, he was fine. It was 83. Contact to the wall, comes down, collects the 41. 41 had himself all kinds of good bite on the bottom, sends him spinning like top into the fence up there top. Oh, he comes back down. Car's trying to miss him. Oh, man. Boom, boom. And then just lights out. 41 up in the air. Looked like Tiger Woods got a hold of him and just get him a little punt action across the start-finish line right there as he lands back on all fours and whoo-hoo! Ow! So all that contact with the 83 of Carl, and so let's rewind this one back just a wee bit since we are still back under that caution, and right here, boom! Contact into the wall, and then we see what happened there to the poor 411. He got all the info of how to get gnarly with it, and not the way that he was looking for. I guarantee you that. But man, and then bam, bam, ow, man, that's some good height though for that car. Little nose grind action, rail slide. I mean, yeah, Pastrana for sure. All right, folks, let's go ahead and zoom us on back then. Okay, so we just saw that melee had happened right in front of us here. That was a bummer, to say the least, because not sure exactly how many of those cars still have that spare car in the hauler. They get to bust out to help them get through the rest of this race. We're not even halfway through the race tonight here, folks. So. The one thing we didn't speak about was the attrition and whatnot, because again, this is a very long race. We were assuming that the drivers were going to be, right there with. And again, this is just that was pushing hard on the start, trying to clear, get that good air, and gain those positions. You want to get those as quick as you possibly can on these restarts here, and we see what can happen when it comes down to it. Yeah, I do believe that the lights on the pace car are off here. We're lining up on the back stretch right now, coming out of 2. Looks like we're getting set up for some go fast. All right, so yeah, the one been large and in charge of tonight's race here with John right there in that 59. We'll see if he's going to be able to get himself the launch and start that he's really looking for here, folks. That's cool. All right. Get the pace car the heck out of here. It's time to go fast, folks. Barney got the flag. Line them up, boys. Let's go. Okay, good launch by the 159. Under attack by the 124. Lewis Lockshot trying to get right to the bumper. It does. It gets right to the bumper of the 1. Trying to clear him right now. Here we go. Possible battle for the lead. The 124. Lewis Lockshot trying to make this thing stick. He's hoping for it to stay green at the moment, whereas he's fighting hard on the bottom. Got the 1 to the outside here. Here we go. New leader, Lewis Lockshine. Drag race, cross-track finish line. Lewis is going to take it. Great battle with the lead at the moment. Here we go, folks. Lewis still battling hard on the bottom right there with the 1. Staying strong on the outside. Power move to the outside. Getting them the RPMs up. And clears them. The 1 goes back to the lead. Side by side with the 124 and the 59. Now John trying to work that outer line. As you see that he just stalled up a little bit for the 124. He had himself a great run, just couldn't clear the 1. And now the 1 gets all that clean air and the full track to do so as he needs. Still a great battle between the first, second, and third positions. But that simmered down just a little bit as we're looking back to the 19 involved in an incident earlier, back with his backup car here. Got that car out to hauler, and now he's moved himself up into that 7th position. Chummy Miller in the 06 in that 8th position, right in that top 10. Also, Kel Butler. He's fighting his way back after that first lap incident the beginning of this race. Same thing with Mike. So both these guys back together again. Our 2nd and 3rd place is starting at the beginning of this race. And these guys have marched themselves back up to the top 10. Also on his way up the fast ladder here is it. Oh no! Just as I said, 02 of Bad Fast Marley, massive contact to the wall, destroying his car. He went for a ride through the infield right there, trying to do a little road course action, a little 2-for-1 action, and now he's woed and slowed up, but regains, and we're still up in green. But the battle continues. Up in the 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th positions here, as you see Kel on the bottom. The 74 on the bottom also. 74 and Mike getting his dig on right now. Elliott getting swooped on. Elliott sweeping that 33. Backing up a little bit to that 10th position. Joshua in the 97. Ooh, we got, I think, possible someone loose and low. Yes, we do. Dropping some position right here. And how about this? Let's march a little bit more forward to the front of the field here as we're looking at Michael Dow in the 12 car in that 6th position. Trying to, riding good in that top 10. But he does got some heat coming in his kitchen. As you're looking right behind of Mike in that 74 and Kel Butler. These guys have been racing themselves back to the front here. I'm loving this. I'm loving this a lot. You got Mike on the outside, Kel on the inside here. Ooh, contact a little bit as he pushes up to the 74. 74 clears and barely clears a tremendous catastrophe right there. Maintains it and continues on his drive forward. Now finding himself into that 5th position. But we have a lot more winding up right behind him with the 06 of Chummy Mill. Looked like he was that car a little loose, regained it, his control and composure, and rounding himself out inside that top 10, the 10th position is belonging to Josh in that 97 at the moment. But here comes Swoop and Michael Wood here. We've got Big Wood trying to get himself up into that top 10. And the battle for the lead has heated up. Here we go, folks. John is there. He's there all kinds right now. 59. Woo! And the 124. I don't know if there was possible contact by the one loaded and slowed up, but the 59 is on his bumper, and here it is. 59 now looking high to the outside, bringing the 124, trying to get to the bottom, get underneath. That 59 doesn't. 59 right there on the bumper, contact to the one, giving him a shot down the backstretch. Throw these things into 3 and 4. John still a little bit higher to the outside, middle of the track. Rounding this thing out. Going back under attack again. Here comes the 59 to the bottom of the one for the race lead. 59 got himself an awesome run on the bottom. One's going to counter back on the outside with the horsepower. Doesn't have enough. 59 clears to the lead. Hauling it down the backstretch into 3 and 4. 59 with a nice run right there. Going to rotate a little higher off the line. See if the one can generate some speed to come back at him again. Does not. Now it looks like the 59 is going to have himself clear or clean air, of course, and the track to do as he needs. Great battle up toward the front. Lewis is bringing himself, what do you know, Mr. Tom Friedis in that 32 in that 4th position now. And marching forward. Tom looking underneath the 124. Tom on the bottom. Good launch out right there. Clears 124, moving himself into that 3rd position. Riding high right now. Tom Friedis is in that 32. One still trying to maintain pace right there, but John right now in that 59. P1 getting her done. Good job, my man. John been battling up there with that one the entire evening and finally gets himself a run and gets past him. And I don't know, maybe saving some tire there, letting him burn a little something off. One may have had himself a little bit of an issue. We know that wall does come up and bite. Absolutely 100%. But right now, John is the man, large and in charge. Now Tom moving up on the one right now. How about this? That 32 looking pretty sporty out there right now. And of course, festive. That's All-American machine right there. Couple All-American machines. Going head to head. 32 still looking for his way around. But we have a battle right behind him here in that 6th. And, 5th and 6th positions here. As the 19 looking to get around the outside of the 74. 74 on the bottom. Great run down the backstretch with the 19 going in 3 and 4. Side by side. Here we come. Out of 4. Looks like 19's going to have that run as long as keep it off the wall. That was close. Great run. Good power generated through that tri-oval. Crossfire finish line. 19 going to go ahead and take that 5th position away at the moment from the 74. 74 may come back at him again, but we're just going to stall us up back and forth here. Make sure we're not missing anything with the race lead. Let's go ahead. Look back a little bit further here. 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th positions here. This is top 10er. Got Chummy Miller in that 10th position. Now Michael Wood on the 99 on the bottom, trying to get inside that top 10 in that 9th position. Looking strong, moving back forward again. Now sitting his sights on that Michael Dow. Michael Dow, that 12 car, 8th position. Riding on the bottom. Got some speed trying to be being metastasized here by that 99. Doesn't quite get the solid run that he's needing, but he does have plenty of options and opportunities left yet ahead of him. All right, the 124 put himself good battles, good fights, seen in that top 5. Now Matt here in the 19 had himself some incidents earlier. Now finding himself cruising forward, liking that a lot. But again, here's this battle in that 6th through like 9th position. These guys just want to have the camera, man. That's what it's all about. It's like capture the flag, capture the camera. Same thing in my eyes. You're gonna put on the battle, the camera's gonna try to get it. Right now, these guys got the camera. 99 Wood trying to work around the 12 methodically. Still lining it up. Here comes Michael Wood now. Great battling. Got Big Wood trying to, oh, here he goes. He got a run now on the 12. He's looking for the, no, doesn't quite get the power that he needs coming out of 2. And while he's fighting and ducking and diving, here comes the 06 of Chummy Miller. Chummy Miller trying to get his run back again here. I'd like to thank Chummy for his service, being one of our veterans out here on track. And man, what a haul it move right there to the inside and gone. Good job there, Chummy. Looks like the 12's going to back up just a little bit. 99's going to move forward. Moving those guys up in that 9th, 10, or 8th and 9th positions. 74's got himself a good bubble, and let's go ahead and look at our race leader. I think this is a pretty good run, but in any slip up right here, and this is gonna bring that 32 to the lead. What the? Yeah! Look at this! 32. Tom Garsarge in charge right here, bringing his American-built Chevy right to the lead. I love it. Rotating her into about the center of the track right there, bringing it down, trying to get himself good bite for his exit. Gets bite, maybe too much bite there, slowed him up just a little bit, bringing that 59. John back to his bumper. But how about this? Gunny Sarge in charge right now. Tom Frias in that 32 machine. Hot rod that thing around right now, looking real sporty like. Lap 91 coming close to halfway. We got Tom out here in front. And you know what? He was feeling a little down and out at the beginning of this race. And I'm sure that this is changing his tune up just a wee bit out here, getting this clean, fresh air and finding some speed out this hot rod. John still trying to fight in that 2nd position. Has been doing so pretty much the entire evening. I'm just seeing John right now trying to lock back in on the bumper. But we have Steve Johnson right there on his 6, and now in that 3rd position. Big Johnson stuck in some dirty air. See how that's gonna affect his car and his handling throughout. Wow, great battle so far throughout tonight's race. Few cautions, but nothing unheard of. So far, we've seen a really good race flag run here in this stage 2 here, folks. Coming into stage 3, and I'm very curious now to see what's going to happen as we have new movers to the top of the top of the field here. Top of the leaderboard. Tom up here in that P1. John still holding it down. Now the big story is that one car of Johnson backed up a little bit in that dirty area. Is that going to affect his run? Doesn't affect him much at the moment, as you see him, still dialed in on that second position. But there goes a 19. 19's still coming. Matt Station, man, he's taking his train to station right now. I guarantee you, as he is moving right now, cutting down on that lead, lap after lap, and that's what he's looking for. He want to be there at the end. So looks like he's doing quite the job right now, trying to save himself time in the program. Wow. Gravedigger on board, side by side. Mike on the outside, Mike on the inside. Hey, you can't lose with the Mike right now, I guarantee you. We got Mike in taking over the sixth position from the 7th position of Mike. So we got a Mike battle out here right now. I like it. Everyone trying to be like Mike. Oh, contact right there. Kale into the wall. Saved it though. But backing up, maybe? We're going to stick on with Kale at the moment as he is under attack. Looks like he has himself some contact to that outside wall right there and backing him up just a wee bit. Let's see what kind of save that was by that 7-4. Well, here in just a moment, as we're looking at a really good battle with that 83 and that 12 of Michael Dow. This is for that 10th position here. Carl going to get him on the outside, get that momentum, have the ponies built up. All right, let's check out that save if I can bring up the right one here of Kale. Oop. Nope, I missed that one here. But was looking for that contact and impressive save there. It was almost catastrophe. Almost. Not quite there. All right, so still, this continues though. The 83 now to the outside of Kale. Love this view. Yeah, that's cool. And pulls the move off, gets it. And done. Let's move back to our race leader. My man Tom, how about this? Yep, there he is. You're riding along with our race leader right now. We got 32. Good job, Gunny. Imagine he's loving it right now. The car looks great. Starting to pull a little bit more. But it does look like Steve Johnson has got around. Oh, sorry. Wow. Sorry, we did miss a lot here as John is backing up. Matt gets past him, and then Steve gets past Matt as, or I'm sorry, no, Matt has not got to Steven quite yet. So Big Johnson in that second position, but in the hot seat at the moment by the 19. The 19 is a coming, folks. All right, here we go. 19 now, still. He's finding himself some good speed, especially coming out of 2 right there. Brings it up to the wall. Draft that thing down. Good dive to the bottom. Keeping it up just a little bit. I see these guys running a little bit higher now than what they were earlier. Not really quite on that painted line, but a little above it right now. Maybe searching for grip, looking for speed. All of the above. As you see, the one who's really leading this thing is Tom. And finding all that speed right now. Seeing kind of perfect just a little bit there. Getting that car settled and set. But we got Johnson right there. Still tracking. So these guys are right there, hot on his tracks, and not giving up one little bit. Ooh, Chubby Miller right there with the 74. Whoa, that was close. Woo! All right, we're still just looking back here. I was looking for some names via flipping back and forth here, and we're finding them. Right now, you're looking at Noel in the 45 battling with the 64 of Kale. This is all for that top 10 right now. Trying to keep it inside that top 10. That's where them good points are. But let's flip it back up here to our race lead as we're looking at Johnson in that second, and the biggest mover, I think, of the race minus Tom here is going to be Matt. 12 positions gained. Tom sitting at 11 positions gained, but I think his gain's going to take precedence as he's leading the race, and we're finding Matt in that third position here. But give him a moment because that guy is looking fast right now. 19. Looked like he may have a little bit of right front damage, but it doesn't seem like it's slowing him down. If anything, maybe helping that car. So you see the aero problem they have when these guys get up right next to them, you know. You'll see this that's push. Watch this 19 right now, and then now it pushes out just a little bit here. And I'm thinking that's that air that's creating a little bit of a bubble there, not getting it down for us that 19's looking for, to help him get through that center and get that car out. He gets back up on him again. Here he goes. See, will he be able to get the nose to stick? Doesn't look like it. Look like it pushes just a little bit more. Lose a little bit of speed here, but gains it back. Coming out. Here comes his run down the backstretch. Big run right here. He got... Woo! Here he goes for the move. 19. Going to that P2. Will he be able to clear? Yes, he does. Slides right up in front of the one. A little bit of wiggle there. Plants the power and down. Now moving the 19 up to that P2. Will he have the speed that he needs to get up to the 32, and not only up to, but around? As it's been a minute since Tom's had himself the pleasure of leading the field, so I'm sure he's not going to give this one up lightly. 19 searching for some grip out there as you see him move up the track just a little bit past that little strip right there, that tar strip. Still searching, and man, he's coming. You see that thing counting, just dropping down a little bit more. Gains right there on him through the center. Ooh, Kane's on a big time right there with the help of the one. Okay, stalling him out just a little bit here. There he goes. Tom pulling a little bit more on him, coming out of 3 and 4. So he's faster out of 3 and 4, but 1 and 2 looks like. So again, there's the yo-yo. And that is that battle for that lead right now, as we're going to kind of march through. It does seem as if we have some time to do that. So let's go ahead and march through the field here, folks. Let's see where we're at as we light them up. We got Tom large in charge right now, my man. Leading this race here with Matt right there on hit 6. As you see Matt Station in that P2, Steve Johnson in that P3. Michael Wood now the 4th position, 99 riding strong. Ooh, and just as we say that, yellow flag is out, and I believe that is going to be possible in the stager. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, I missed that one. I was a little too quick on the through the field there, or not quick enough. I'm sorry. But that's going to be Tom Freitas as our stage 1 winner. Good job, Tom. That may be one of his first stage hits of the year, but or the season, I mean, or that too. All right, so that's going to bring us in to stage 3 here, folks. Got our leader up on deck right now. Congratulations to Tom, though. Yeah. Okay, everyone's rolling slowed up. We're gonna bring this battle into pit lane. Let's see what these crews got to say about it. Good looking car there by the 32 of Tom. All right, I believe pit lane will be open here. And yeah, it is. Here we go. Battle. Coming into pit lane now. Let's find out who's going to be doing what here. Seems like everyone's pretty staggered back, so it shouldn't be too hectic of a battle when it comes down to this one on this this pit stop here. Gives us good time crack over the next Red Bull. We're going to need it. All right. Corfest, Feel Goods, of course. Tom's out. One's out. All right, looks like all positions are going to remain about the same. All right, folks, got a bit of a minute here. Take ourselves a quick break, and we'll be back in just a moment.
What do we have here? Yeah, here I thought we were special.
Fellas, this here's Bagman.
Hangman.
Whatever.
What the hell kind of mission is this?
Everyone here is the best there is. Who the hell are they gonna get to teach us?
Captain Pete Maverick Mitchell. Let me be perfectly blunt. You are not my first choice. You are here at the request of Admiral Kazansky, a.k.a. Iceman. He seems to think that you have something left to offer the Navy. What that is, I can't imagine.
With all due respect, sir, I'm not a teacher. Just want to manage expectations.
What the hell? Good morning, aviators. This is your captain speaking.
And we're off.
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
We're going into combat on a level no living pilot's ever seen. Not even him.
You think up there you're dead. Believe me.
My dad believed in you. I'm not gonna make the same mistake.
Someone's not coming back from this.
Those are your pilots. Anything happens to them.
Smoke in the air!
You will never forgive yourself.
No turning back now.
Come on! Having any fun yet?
All right, folks, welcome back. Next Gen Broadcasting, bringing it to you live, Pismo Beach, California. We got Front Row Esports, race number 13 underway. We are coming into stage 3, the final stage of tonight's race here, folks. All this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotels. I'm Chris Paul Amos, your race broadcaster for this evening. Pleasure to be here, and stoked to see some really good racing thus far coming out of Front Row Esports in their Cup Series. And again, these guys are putting down one heck of a doozies tonight here, folks. 200 laps, and we're a little over halfway now, and we're into it. We're in the last stage of tonight, and we got Gunny Sarge in charge. About time he decided to get up on here. Gunny! Congratulations, my man! Look at you go, son!
Thank you. Yeah. Having a pretty good night so far. Car feels good. I'm pretty excited. The clean air really helps. Obviously, I had some fuel strategy there that I was able to make it on fuel. Other drivers had to save or pit. So that helped me out. But regardless, stage win is valuable stage points, so I will take it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, well, tell us about your car. You came driving up through the field, kind of surprised, myself, and a lot of us included here. But you came driving up through the field pretty strong, like. I mean, how's that hot rod, bud?
The hot rod feels good. Track's cooling down. It's feeling really good right now. Car's on the loose side, which is the way I like it. Can really wheel it around here pretty good. So it reminds me of the old Charlotte and kind of the old Gen 6 car, which I loved. So I'm looking forward to this final stage.
Oh, heck yeah, man. You're looking strong for it. Now, we still have a minute here. Now, one has always been a challenge and a factor, but now it looks like he has dropped back down to like that 10th position-ish now. But you got another character out here. The 19 looking pretty strong. Matt Station looked like he's trying to roll his car into that winner's circle station. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a little something for him?
I think so. He's I know he's always strong when everyone's with us. I'm just gonna conserve some tire here in the beginning, and we'll go like hell at the end.
All right, buddy. Well, going like hell is what it's gonna be all about right now, buddy. So, strap it up tight, cause we're about ready to get on it again. Good luck, Tom.
10-4, thank you.
All right, and again, congratulations one more time to Tom getting it done on that stage 2 victory, and he's looked like he'd see if he can finish her all up. Grabbing that checkered flag. Now we're going to go ahead and ditch the pace car. We don't need that dude no more because it's time to get this thing on. And bang, not gone. Here we go.
Green.
Green all kinds. Party being waving. And, we got caution and a miscue, misstart, something like that. Car sideways at the beginning of this thing. We're looking at possible that 2 car of Bad Fast Bar. Let's grab a look. Sees on him as we were coming in. Possible spin tire and check sideways. So let's see if there might be any possible contact too. So misstart on that stage 3 here. We see a car go sideways. Possible just. All right, looking for it, in it, above it, around it, something. There it is. Okay, there we go. We wind that back just a little bit here, so we'll see what happened here on this restart. Oh, check up, gun, boom, ow! Okay, so it looks like just kind of misread that start there just a little bit, and then he backs up, gets hit, and then gets hit again. So, ouch. All right, so delayed on that start, but hopefully it'll be a quick go around and we'll get us back up and under green here, folks. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in to tonight's race, though. It's a special Memorial Day presentation by Next Gen Broadcasting and Front Row Esports. We're just getting it done a little early. We're going to be off next week, for the holiday and whatnot. So we thought we'd get this one early out there for you because we really appreciate all of our troops and everything they do for us. So we want to get this race, of course, and get our message out for all you guys out there. So again, appreciate all the service done by all of our armed forces. All right, we're under caution, uno mas time. So we're gonna be looking for a little something to jumpstart this thing, man, because this race is starting to flatline just a wee bit now. Come on, Tom wants to go. I know Matt wanted to go. We got Michael. Look at that big win right there, dude. All right, the 99. He in that 3rd spot, 74. He back up, chomping at the pit. Chummy Miller. He trying to get his grub on too. Top 5. All right, Chummy. Kel, he's stepping it back up, making his way into that 6th position. You got Carl Lindstrom. All right. So again, all these guys, everyone's been. This has been a. Oh, here we go. Then we got the one Steve Johnson now. Let's watch this guy fly through some fields and see if he's going to be able to do so at least. Because again, being at the front is a lot different than being toward the back, and all that air, and car, and everybody moving around and whatnot. So yeah.
That is an understatement there, Chris.
Yeah. So hey Tom, so we could talk to you for a little bit longer.
Yep, 10-4 on that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So so give us obviously we see what happened there. That was just a miscue on start by looked like the two fast Marley there, and got into the back, checked up. And again, those things happen, but that's that laser focus, right? You got to have that on the restarts too.
Exactly. At no point in time in this race can you lose focus. Under caution you can relax a little bit, but other than that, you got to be on point every lap after lap, and it's a lot. I mean, granted, we're only doing half of what the Cup Series does in real life, so it's yeah.
But I mean, this thing is it's counting down on some laps. We know that, right? So what's that going to do for our race strategy?
Well, I mean, right now our race strategy is still the
Well, we're 120 laps into 200. So what's
right now?
What's our window looking?
Well, hopefully no one's listening on the broadcast right now. But anyways, if it goes green, personally, I can make it a one stop.
Okay. All right.
Other drivers might not be able to.
Well,
it's going to be closed.
We hope people are listening on the broadcast, Tom. Okay, just not the
I mean
those
drivers.
One, yeah.
I don't want the drivers listening. Yes, 100%. Yes.
Yeah. So I mean, well, we're still looking. We got one more lap around. You're thinking. So nerves are rattled here. I mean, I'm seeing this right now. We still got a good number of cars still left on track here, but we do see some that have canceled out. The 411, he Chad Stearns, Stevens, Marr, those are some.
Oh.
Yeah.
Carl just got disconnected.
Oh no.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a terrible shame.
That is.
All right.
Now, hopefully he'll get that fixed.
Okay, so will he? That's it happens. It happens.
It
right?
does. It does. Yeah.
I mean, terrible.
Yes, it does.
Terrible circumstances in that matter for sure.
All right. Well, we are a double file here on the backstretch, and we are get ready to let these horses loose one more time.
All right, we're gonna need it here, buddy, because we got 80 laps left. We got possible one stop in us in this moment here, and I'm curious. To see what you're gonna have going on.
10-4, thank you.
All right, buddy. Hey, you better get that restart. You better get it on.
Oh yeah, don't worry, he will.
Okay. All right, we got Tom right there. He's gonna jump back over and do himself some racing, as he is gonna lead us around. Here we are, folks. 3 and 4. All right. Drop kick Murphy the pace car. And rock that thing out, Barney. Let's go. All right, we go. Okay, good launch right there on the outside with the 19 of Matt. Matt right there trying to stick with 32. Going to get himself a good bite, though, coming out. He's going to stretch it out by at least a car length or two on the beginning of this thing. Michael Wood, he jockeying for position, but so is Mike. So we got a Mike on Mike battle again here. Just everybody want to be like Mike. And we got Mike on the bottom. We got a Mike on the top. So which Mike you think is going to make it? I don't know, because it's drag race cross start finish line for that third position. The 74.99 head to head. Big Wood on the outside. You got Junior on the bottom here. The 74. Woo! Wiggles! 06 comes across the bumper of the 124, and he goes direct into the wall. No pass go for Chummy Miller, as we're going to back that one up. We've seen that one step out, step loose here, and step anyway but the direction he was looking for. Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe did he have help? Comes we're looking at the 124. Maybe taking some air off, possibly. Ooh, that was. I mean, if that was that may just take some air off him, honestly. Because look at that. When that car unloads coming out of turn 2, then the whole thing just kind of stepped. But it's like he lost the plant of the that right rear tire. As the 74 came across his bumper there, and or not, sorry, the 124. Let's back that up just a little bit, slow it down, and there we go. So will we see? Is there contact here? Oh, so close! I'm thinking that was just air all kinds taking off the 06. Then he comes. There's definitely contact right there. We've seen that. Yeah, and that's been sent directly into the fence right there, and that's gonna leave a mark. All right, so I mean that's some tight racing right there. He got Luigi up on the hood.
Who's got Luigi on the hood?
Is that you? You got some chef something on the hood, right?
Me?
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm not even sure what's on the hood of the race car.
You some Chef Boyardee, American something getting his grill on, which
Probably.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing,
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Getting his grill, getting his race on. Yep. Right, he getting all the best of both worlds right there. Yeah, so looks like we are again styled up under that caution. We've seen what happened there, but the 06 just looked like it was air, bud. I don't see any contact, but that was close, like super close.
And it might have been some net code, because we know how net code goes here with iRacing.
Yeah,
especially the next gen cars.
Yeah, but I like air better though. I like air better.
Trust me.
It sounds a lot better. You take the air off the back there, and right rear lost its grip, unloaded, and bam!
It sounds 10 times better.
Right?
I agree.
Right? We're trying to go with some kind of hackers movie, netcode something. Nah, that ain't us, man. Man, that was definitely enlightening though to see what happened there.
100%.
When it comes, these guys are running just super tight, trying to maneuver to do that crossover, bring it down, clearing it by mere inches, and even then that's too close. So
yes. Yeah. So we got 2 to go here. We got Matt there, 2nd place. We got Michael Wood in 99, 3rd place. Steven Johnson is up to 4th place. Got Kel Butler in the 64 after being 2 laps down early in that race. He's up to 5th.
Right.
And you got Bad Fast Marley up there in 6th.
What?
Michael Dowers in 7th. Disco is in 8th. And Mike in the 74 is 9th. And Lewis Lockshiner, the 124, rounds out your top 10.
Looking all the way back, man, that is pretty awesome. And again, a few of these cars like that Bad Fast Mar, I've seen him going across the end zone trying to get himself some kind of road coursing points at the same time, and now finding himself, in the challenge for that 5th position inside that top 5. Will he have enough to get here at the end? That's going to be, we'll see. Again, that's styling out that car out the hauler when you need it. If you need it at the end.
Exactly.
Wow. All right. So it looks like we got 1 to go.
Yep. Lights are about to shut off on the pace car. We're going to double up and try to get this underway again.
All right, roger that. Then we're going to take ourselves quick, hear it from our sponsor, and be back here after this full sender. And drop the hammer one more time.
Okay, we're going to keep this quick. Because at Blaze Pizza,
artisanal quality at crazy fast speed is what we're all about.
Fresh dough made from scratch daily.
Walk the line and choose any toppings you'd like.
It's all one price.
Then it's just 180 seconds in our blazing hot oven
for fast fire perfection.
That's Blaze Pizza. Sound good?
Then come check us out and build your own pizza at Blaze Pizza.
All right, folks, welcome back. Pace, well, the lights on pace car is off. We're going to drop kick that dude, and we're going to go ahead and throw Barney back up to work. So he's going to throw us a little green flag action. We'll get this thing back underway. And we are gone. We got 32 of Tom Brady to this thing out. The 19 of Matt Station on that outside, that second position, bringing himself all kinds of heat in this Blaze Fire kitchen right now, as Michael Wood is all battles right now in that fourth position, trying to duke him up and duke him up tough with these dudes up in the front. We got a juke move by the one car trying to go for his fly back to the front here, as he got some 4 fresh field goods, and he feels great in that car coming into that second position around the 19 of Matt, and on the bumper of the 32, looking for the race lead, and here comes the one. Steve Johnson to the bottom. He's going to take Tom underneath. Tom's going to side draft him just a wee bit. Coming out of 2, he has all the run, all the speed. There goes Steve Johnson to the lead, and there goes 06 of Chummy Miller saving it in the back. Oh, man. So as he's dropping positions and crashing into the fence. Ouch. Let's see if he can whip that thing around and keep that thing. Nope, no, he does not. He takes that thing towed to the Griznage. And we're going to stay green right now as the Johnson right now out to front in a big way, big hurry. Leading the way by a few car lengths now at the moment. All right, well, we have some good battle happening in that 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th positions again. Here comes the 12 of Michael Dow in that 9th position. He's trying to get up here in that fight with Lewis Lockshine, Dale Butler, Mike Nilio, and more. As Bad Fast Marley also up in the mix of this thing. Down there riding good on the bottom here. Going to go door to door with the 74 on the outside with some company. Good help, good pushing. The 59 of John also, he's been fast throughout this evening. See if he can rise back up to the top, pull himself a little Dark Knight, as he is running super tough right now. Outside the 74. Whoa! Close to the wall. And, oh, we got slides, wiggles, and wall, and contact, and woed and slowed, and, yeah, on all that. By the out of the 2 here, he's going to bring her back up to speed and hopefully maybe get her fixed up. But he was riding good in that top 5, but ended up losing it there. Lots of air, lots of car, lots of racing happening, and we're going to get right back to the nitty-gritty of the 74 on the outside. Here comes Lewis Lockshine in that 124 underneath him, following the 19, little high to the outside, maybe middle, yep, middle. Lewis looking a little bit lower, but here comes the 19, going to be fighting when Michael Wood, the 99, just tearing him up there toward front, as you got Tom still holding it down in that second position. Tom looking back right now at the field here in that 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th positions. Here comes a lot of bad fast heat up in his kitchen here, as I see the 99 starting to draw in close and bringing himself a lot of company. Oh yeah. Lots of good company right here. Come Mike in that 74, 19 Matt on the outside, and the 124. These guys kind of going back and forth. Mike looking for a way around everybody. Let's strip back just a little bit to Kalen and Michael Dowell here. All right, all the way back to our top 10. So basically the main fight's going to be up here toward the front here, folks. Which is, typical and given. But these guys are trying to put down the show that we've been looking for. Wish we had some more numbers involved, but at the same time, these guys are doing just fine. 59 and the 99. Maybe? No, 99 and 19. 32 still holding strong in that second position. And Big Johnson checking out too, new zip code. There goes the 124 around the 19. So it looks like Matt's backing up just a little bit. He was really strong earlier, but it seems like he's fallen off just a little bit as he's in that fifth position. 74 chomping at the bit right now, looking at that fifth position that Matt has, and says, you know what? I think my car looked better now. As he's running them down and trying to get into that top 5. Right on board with Kale right now in that 60 boat. All right, everyone holding pace, holding strong. Except for these two. Here we go. Battle heating up between teammates here. This ought to get interesting. So I believe, yeah, this is a 99 of Bigwood here, Michael Wood. And he's running himself an awesome race tonight. Great job, both of these guys. Been struggling throughout a few races, but here they go, showing their stuff up toward the front, as they should be, being the leaders of this front row organization. Great battle right here. Here comes the 99 underneath the 32. He's going to do it smartly. Let's see if we can do it clean. Does. Clears. Keeps it out of the wall. Excellent run. Moving the 99 now up into that third position or second position. Yes, I thought so. Oh no, wait, backed up, reversed. My bad. Tom's up there in the 32. That was kind of weird, actually. Those cars were. We'll have to look at that replay a little bit later on because those cars were different, I think. But whatever. All right, so now Tom back up to that second position. Mike up into the third position. The 19 fourth and Lewis fifth. There's your top fiver right now. Looking at the 124 Lewis Lockshine, holding it down that top 5. You hear him burping that throttle. Try to get that thing to grip. Okay, so we're burning down the fuel. We're melting down some tire. And what's going to be the strategy call? So here's what we've been seeing throughout these past green flag runs through, all the front row programs when it comes to the Cup, the Xfinity, and truck. It's been this style of strategy where you undercut them, you short pit them, get them out there. But right now, Johnson doesn't have any kind of issues with this. He's finding himself 3 seconds ahead, moving up to closer to 4 seconds on second place, which is Tom way back. Yeah, there, not way back, but right there, So this is going to benefit him if these guys do try to undercut him. And what I mean by that is if they short pit, then he can pit the next lap. Seeing that they just did that, he still has a little bit of a gap, brings about closer to even, if not in front of, and he still started out with a lead with fresher tire. And right now, that's what I'm seeing Johnson do is I'm seeing him get that lead out there. So if these guys go to pit and undercut him, he's just going to go ahead and let them do that, and that way he'll pit the next lap or something close to. And then that should bring him out with some good tires and have the strength to get it done at the end and hold these guys off of that checkered flag. Okay, so we went back green 25 laps ago. So around lap 120-ish, I think. Woo! we're going to start seeing these tires start to give up here. So look for some of that strategy to start unfolding. I'm thinking within the next 10 laps or so. 10, 15 laps. Yeah, that gives him, no, maybe more. You might want more, actually, yeah. So we could be looking at maybe another 20 laps or so, which is going to be pretty hardcore on these tires. And we're looking at a battle right now for that 6th, 7th, and 8th positions between that 74, the 64, and the 12. With the 33 out along with this guy. So here comes Elliott Swoop there. That 33. Getting his drive charge on as well.
Knock, knock.
Yeah, who's there? I'm thinking Big Johnson and P1.
How's it going?
Good, buddy. Not nearly as smooth sailing as you are, it looks like.
Almost.
But yeah, give us a what happened to you in the beginning, or well, a little bit earlier, and why you were in the back of the pack, and then decided to come back forward again.
So I was trying some strategy at the end of the second stage, or second stage, and was trying to stretch it on fuel, and I made it to the caution, but I did not make it to the lap catching the field up under the pace car. So I actually had to coast around and somehow made it to my pit box. Like, I made it like a complete lap out of fuel. And then there was a stack up on that restart that I don't know how I avoided. I got a 4x for it, but I didn't touch anybody. So and then on that on the next restart, just kind of moved my way up through a few cars and just cruising right now.
Yeah.
This whole Friday night drive. How's it going?
Oh man, yeah, we're counting down the laps, and I was just kind of wondering, when about are we thinking about the possible green flag stops? Maybe another 15, 20 laps?
So the majority of the field stopped between lap 112 and 125. I stopped on 119. I have about 20 laps of fuel left, so that takes us to about lap 170-ish. You can go about 45-ish laps on green. So I mean, if you could stop as late as 150, as early as 155, I mean, you could see people stopping right now in the next 5 laps and being able to go to the end, or go as late to 170. So then the question is this going to run green? Because if it runs green, then you kind of just split it in half and just do your thing. And if you're expecting a caution, you want to stay out a little bit, but with only 20 laps of fuel left, you're not sure how much. It's kind of a gamble either way.
Yeah, and that's again what we're looking for at the moment here, Johnson. It looks like you're stuck smack dab. Well, not in the middle of it, but you're leading the charge here on this one. So the car's going to be stacked up against you, I'm thinking, and we'll see who's going to undercut you. To get any kind of track time on you. But right now you're checking out so good that even if they undercut, I don't foresee them that making too much of a huge difference, being that you have almost 6 seconds lead.
Yeah, in my position, I'm just going to ride and just run it out of gas until either caution comes out or it's time to stop. But even if they try and undercut, it would take them 4 or 5 laps just to make the undercut successful. So it's at this point, they have to race for the positions that they're around. So like 2nd through 4th right now, they're about a half second apart on each of them, and then the battle for 5th to 10th, I mean, you could throw a blanket on all of them. They're going at it. So I mean, they have to kind of run their own race right now and just see what happens. But I saw nobody's up here, so I figured I'd stop by and say hi and see how you're doing. And
no, we're doing great. No, we're just cruising, just counting everything down and watching everything unfold, trying to figure out who's going to make their move.
Yeah, everybody can make it on one more stop. It's just the question is, when do you want to make that last stop? If it stays green, of course.
And just as we tune back a little bit, we have some contact between Swoop, the 33, and the 74, as these guys are going door to door again one more time. Woo! Sorry there, Big Johnson. Didn't mean to cut you off, but that one finally got to be good racing right there. A little bit of contact, a little bit of drama.
No, you're fine. You got to cover it, so.
Oh, absolutely. Got Michael Dow still in that 12 car. He fighting himself in good battle, good race this evening, along with Swoop and Lewis Locksheim. These guys holding down this fight in that 6th through about 9th position here, or 8th position. So you have yourself a good battle here. No, even Noel. Noel's right there as well. He's bringing it in. So is Kale. All right. So we do have a sweet battle heating up between the everywhere from 5th on back down to 6th position. So we got Kale, or I'm sorry, 10th position. So we got Kale right there kind of bringing up the rear of that field in that battle. We got Noel really trying to get his nose in there, get into the fight. And we got 12 committed, the 124 in the middle of it, the 33 trying to get underneath the 74, and 74 holding him down on the bottom. 33 doing himself a pretty fine job running his bottom line right there, keeping the momentum up. Gets past him, gonna clear him. Gonna go to get that 33 up into that top 5. Heck yeah, good run by the 33. Got Mike now in that 74, getting right there on his bumper, trying to get a piece of that drop, not to fall back that any further as he sees competition coming up on his 6 even faster here. We got the 12 and the 124 now marching their way forward here. This is the 7th and 8th positions. You got Lewis in 8th position, Mike in that 7th right there, and then of course we have the other Mike in that 74. He's in that 6th position, and looks like these guys are coming up on him pretty quick. So we got 74 kind of off pace a little bit. Maybe he's cooling off those tires and trying to manage this run to the end. Could be looking at some of these green flag stops as well. Let's go right here. Good run, good battle all the way through this here. Let's go drop in on our 2nd place man, as he kind of jammed out of view for a minute, but we got you back here, Tom. Tom in that 32, looking at 2nd position here, and we got big Michael Wood there. It's a cool suit. That's awesome. Got himself the Skeletor suit. And riding in that 3rd position. 19's falling off a little bit from him, but still pacing along nicely. We still have, again, these green flag stops that could be possibly commencing here at any time. Now, what that's going to mean is that they're going to need to be on it when it comes down to this green flag stop, which they have had donut for practice through for these green flag stops. So getting this car to low and slow up is it could be treacherous here and could all flip up this race. Look at, we got the 74 battling again here. 124 Lewis Lockside. Again, these are all that 5th, 6th, 7th positions right here. Good battling so far, man. I'm liking it. Move a little bit forward here. So, again, laps winding down to tonight's race here. We're inside the 40 here. 39 laps remaining in tonight's race here. It's going to click down quick, especially with this green flag stopper coming into play.
Looks like Kel Butler pitted the last lap. Lewis dropped in this lap. So, I mean, station's open if somebody wants to go for it.
Chewing it, and let's see who's going to. Now it's going to be this is the long green flag run that we're discussing here that, is going to flip the script up just a wee bit. So we know the tire fall off is pretty tremendous here, and keeping that lap time as fast as you can is crucial to your time on track, which thus will give you those positions without you even knowing it. Toward the end of it.
Tire fall off is only just over a second right now, about 1.25, 1.5 seconds right now. So I mean, there is an advantage to doing a bit of an undercut if you got a position that you've been struggling to get around. It looks like Mike Aiello, 74 machine, he's spinning right now.
Right.
So
Mike Aiello,
just gonna kind of see how it's. I'd expect to see 32.99 and the 19 all pit here really soon. I have to pit in 8 laps, and they pitted about 7 laps before me, so I'd expect to see them pit in the next probably 2 or 3 laps.
All right, 74 in pit at the moment here, getting his fresh field goods, possible last stop of the race. Kevin Johnson coming into his field window and pit strategy. And then, of course, Tom. So 7 seconds, 8 seconds, 11 seconds back. Wow. These guys are really going to need some kind of a caution or, / miracle for them to get this lead cut down from old Big Johnson right here and get a race out of this. Because right now he's just walking a dog out there and going to be able to, and this is what you look for. Having that amount of a lead gives you the mad control of this race. So he gets to still run his program. Here we go. We got cars coming into pit road now. 33 Elliott getting his stop in right there. Sliding to his stop.
12 and 45 are just announced they're stopping too.
All right. Yep, here we go. 45, Noel bringing her in. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, good low and slow up there. These guys get control in. All right, so we're going to flip the board up on us here, folks. 99's in. Ooh, missed it just a minute for the 45. Or not 99. 45 in the 12. That's right. Okay, Johnson's still leading this thing. Mike's in. Or no, Mike's out. Sorry. Tom's in. There we go. The 32, Tom Freitas now getting his pit strategy. One and done here. And let's see where that's going to wind him back out. Now that's at second position. So he's going to try to get us a good cut here on that leader and see what he can perform. I mean, the only thing he's going to need right now is possible Johnson to mess up on his pit entry or his pit stop. And, can happen. You never know. But right now, again, not being under a lot of pressure gives you the ability to hit your marks. Not coming all flying hot, that you really don't need to. You can low and slow her up and be nice about it. As you see, now we got the 99 in and the 19 in. So that's going to leave our leader out on track. These guys are all undercutting our leader right now at the moment. Alright, so I'm thinking more or less everybody is in or closer to. So it's going to leave our leader who has that buffer, has that time where he can stretch it out, which just means it's just more laps that these guys are putting on their cars for the end of this run, the less that he's going to have on his new set. That's if this thing stays green. So by him staying out as long as he can, it's going to ensure him the fastest car at the end of this thing.
Well, and right now I got the entire field a lap down, so if the caution came out right now, that would be really nice for, well, just me. But right. I'm going to be stopping this time. I got a half gallon left.
Half gallon and running it on fumes. But we'll see what happened last time that went down, so just be careful.
Don't jinx me.
I'm just saying. Hey, that's my job, is to jinx, buddy. Okay?
I forgot about the extra lap. You got to catch the pace car, so.
Yeah. But, well, let's see you check it up. Camera's on you, bud. No pressure. Nails his marks.
Nice and easy.
Yep. Nice and easy. Again, it's what you get to do when you have yourself the styled out lead that you're looking at. Get ahead of them gives you the ability to run a good, smooth, clean race. Here comes our race leader in. Here's our second place. All right, so Tom, I know he's been, just floored, all kinds, no business when it comes to this one, trying to get up and shave off as much time as he can, but again, it's just gonna make it's just a futile style of a move. Due to the fact that he has that big lead, he's gonna come out, he's gonna have fresher tires. Tom's already, burned a good chunk of his runaway. And let's see. And here comes Johnson coming out. Uh-oh. Now he did walk it a little high. Did he cross that line? Will he get a black flag?
No black flag.
Lucky. That looked close. All right, Big Johnson back out to the race lead, and we're going to see he just crossed our finish line. Here comes Tom, crossed our finish line.
All right, I'm gonna run. I'll catch you after the race.
Yep, absolutely, buddy. All right, folks. So we're inside, almost inside the 25 here, coming inside of 20, and this is the some battling happening here as these guys coming back out after their green flag stoppers. 19 on the outside, or yeah, leading. Sorry, the battle between Lewis, Lockshine, and Lockshine and Wood here. Wood going to the 5th position here around the outside. Kale in that 3rd position, backing up, I think, just a little bit. Now, he was one of those cars first to pit, so that means that he's going to have some of the older tires out there. Oh, 19 in the wall! Oh, fat wiggle and loose, and now I lost it completely.
Yellow flag.
Caution comes out. Oh, man. We watched all of that. That was, let's just go ahead and rewind it back from right here, as we have it. So we're watching this battle unfold here. We're watching the 19. 19's high. Looked like he get a little bit of a tire slide here. A little drift action. Yep. Ass is starting to step out just a little bit here. Now he's going to go for the counter and to will it back. All right, pulling some lethal weapon. Ooh, and that whole thing just skipped. Right out to the wall, contact. These guys duck hard to the bottom, looking to miss this thing, stepping out again as he's just still trying to save it. Hits wall again, bounces off. Luckily, everyone's going to clear. Woo! And then the 19 is going to spin to the bottom. Bummer, bummer, bummer. All right, so caution, back out. Wow. All right. Let's bring it back up to speed here. Come on. Once it gets me out of my live. Oh, that's right. I just rewound it. Okay, folks, let's go ahead and get her forward again into our live. And, yeah, caution's out. And, 25 laps remaining in tonight's race. So we just got some 4 fresh feel goods. Will you throw some more on? I'm sure of it. Why not? Especially these cars in the back. Johnson, he just changed his tires, so we're gonna figure out what's gonna happen here. This could change everything. It really could. You're gonna watch all these guys getting 4 fresh feel goods here. Johnson, he's gonna have the ability to stay out. So luckily that caution did happen after the leader came to pit. So again, now it's going to be some strategies. Who's going to be able to outsmart the one car? Because that's what they're going to need right now, folks. They're going to need to outsmart this guy to get around and get past him. All right, so we got now Michael Wood is in that P2 runner-upper. Here comes the 3 car. All right. Okay, folks, we're going to go and take ourselves one, hopefully final break of this evening before we drop the green flag for our last time. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. All right, folks, we'll be back here in just a moment.
I told you. Step and move would fail.
I had a dream. Oh, no, almost like a premonition. It was the end of the world. Barry Allen was right here. And he said to me, Lois Lane is the key.
She is to Superman. Every heart has one.
I think it's something more. Something darker.
I often wonder, how many alternate timelines do you destroy the world because, frankly, you don't have the cojones to die yourself?
I'll stab this through his heart for what he did Arthur.
Where we holding up? Somewhere I'll never suspect. She was my world, and you took her from me.
All right, welcome back, Next Gen Broadcast, and we're bringing you Front Row Esports, and this is the end. Oh my goodness, Charlotte, and yes, it has been 1 feat of a race here, folks. 200 laps. We got 22 laps remaining. We are under caution, about ready to drop our hammer, maybe, you know, Thor status one last time, and
Feet
see what we
is
got.
an understatement,
Whoa!
Chris.
Yeah, buddy. Feet is an
Hi.
understatement. There we are. We got man Tom Peters here. He got a stage 1 win, or stage 2 win, I'm sorry, and now looking like he's up there in that 4th position. My buddy, what we got?
Oh, just get ready to send this off one more time. We had a few drivers stay out there. Everybody from me on back came in and got 4 more fuel goods and a full tank of fuel. I mean, obviously we could have made it, but you know, a couple more lap fresher tires, I'll take it. I got extras, I'm going to use them, and see what we got here.
And that's what I was hoping for too. I was really hoping for some of this thing to flip up a little bit here. Some guys stay out, some guys don't. Those extra that extra tire, I think, is really going to make the difference here on that win or lose, but also that clean air. So getting having that ability to get out there. Here we go, my buddy.
Yep, 10-4.
All right. Okay, folks, here we go. We're about ready to fire this thing off. Maybe for our last time. What's the over-under on it, you thinks? All right, here we go. Barney, back out to work. Don't worry, dude. You ain't done yet. You got 1 more flag left.
Green flag,
Here we go.
green flag.
Green and all kinds gone. All right. Johnson, impressive jump to start here on this one. Michael Wood trying to get hot on his tracks, but we got really good battle between that 3rd and 4th positions. Tom on the outside, 74 loose, trying to hold on to it. We may have a 3 wide. Yes, we do. 3 wide. 124 shoots the middle. 74 going to come back at him. 2 wide coming out. Tom against the wall, trying to collect up on all kinds of horsepower that he need on that outside. Doesn't quite find it, but the Lockshine finds that dig and gets it. Now finding himself in that 3rd position. Woods locking himself solid in that 2nd position, and the one of Steve Johnson trying to run away with this thing again. So he stayed out, of course, but he did just pit, get himself those 4 freshens. And so we like a lap or 2 on him. Barely scuffed those things, got the tire temps up. So he is gone. He's moving pretty good right now, but this is going to be the battle throughout, I think. Here we go, Michael Dowd to get that 12 car, doing an impressive performance, bringing this thing in that 10th spot right now. Cale Butler in that 64. Ooh, the 45 loose and low into the wall, I think. Does he save it? He does. Keeps it pointing in the right direction, and we are still green. Trying to get these laps done for tonight's race here, folks, as we are coming inside the 20 now. 18 laps left remaining. Steve Johnson, our race leader, but battle right behind him with that Wood and Lewis Lockshine here. Lewis Lockshine on the bottom, trying to get the bite. Does get the good bite here. Drag race down the back stretch. Still doesn't quite have the momentum, the horsepower. Wood's going to be on the outside. Preferred lane on the bottom. 124 going to get that wrap around the center. Comes out, launches with the power, gets out in front. Not enough though. Wood's going to battle back with that outside momentum. Wow, good racing happening between these 2 in the 2nd position. 124 finally going to edge ahead of him right there as he gets the bite and run out. And woo, good driving by all those guys here at the close of tonight's race here. And we got the 32 trying to hold it strong in that 4th position. Lots of fight right behind him though with the 74. Oh, close to the wall. Stays away from it. 74 still rocking and rolling on the outside of the 59 of no, the 33, I'm sorry, of Elliott. And then here comes the 12 now of Michael Dow. He's going to go underneath the 74. Still great battling right here. 6th and 7th positions. Whoa, coming out there. A little bit of wiggle by that 12 car, but that's all right. Pedals it just enough. Keeps it underneath him. Keeps the pressure on him. Now here comes the 64 of Cale Butler. Cale is in that 8th position. He's trying to maybe search for a 2-for-1 sales. These guys were battling it up. Now starting to single out here. These guys are going to take a little break here for the final run. 15 laps left in tonight's race, coming 14 laps. Everything's simmering down, at least toward the front of the field here. But here comes the 64 around the 12 car. Still got Marley hunting and fighting in that inside the top 10, cranking out the laps, and same thing with Noel. The man up front, that's going to be Big Johnson. That one car stretching it out to a second now over Lewis here. Not a lot, but enough to give him the buffer that he's going to need when it comes down to getting this thing to that start-finish line, collecting that checker flag. All right, Michael Wood here. He's getting us done in our 3rd position. Tom's still in that 4th position. Is he hunting? He's searching. Well, let's see who's now. It's going to be about who's going to get to the booth. All right, who's going to get on that top 3, get their picture in the paper. This is a battle shaping up between the 3rd and 4th positions here. Here comes Elliott's, oh, and I'm sorry, here comes Tom right now in the 32. It looks like John, lap downer right now, but holding it in that 12th position. So that's a 59 of John here. He had himself just an awesome hot rod throughout tonight's race. Got himself awesome contact, and yeah, so now he's just fighting it back, bringing it back, and doing the best job he can. Well, in that 12th position, some laps down or whatnot. So might be a lap down. I'm not sure. All in all, the fight right here is between the 32 and Michael Woods. See 32 making his way around the 99. 99 now getting pressured by the 59. It's kind of a trivial spot here. Let him go, I think, and that way he can hold on to that top 5. Lets him go. Now moves Tom up into that 3rd position here, and then Lewis in that 2nd position with Big Johnson in that P1. Still checking out now to 2 seconds over our 2nd place, and then we have about a second back to our 3rd position, Tom Frias. And then, of course, Michael Wood in that 4th position, still trying to stay in contact with that draft off the 32, but falling back a little bit. Elliott Swoop in the 33, holding down that top 5er. 73 of Mike Adelio is in that 6th position, 74 car. I mean, these two right here, the 64 and 74, great job. These guys had early contact beginning of the race. Still came back, you know, out there fighting throughout, never gave up, and now looking to finish this thing up at least with the top 10, some points and all that fun stuff. You see really good camera work getting thrown down here by the battle between the 12, the 64, and the... Whoa! I thought he was going to slide up just a little bit there. Did. Pushed. Held on to it, though. All right, so basically everything's simmered down to this moment here. We're going to look at our leader going past lap car, clears him. No issues, no ifs, ands, or buts about that one. All right, few laps left remaining here, folks. Stoked with this run thus far by everybody here on the field. Looks like we got a battle between the 12 and 64 for that 7th, 8th position. But that's the hottest stuff that we have on the track as this thing is coming into 5 to go. Woo, wiggle by the 64. He's holding on to it. Does contact, but he's going to make it through. Now, will Tom be able to get up closer to the 2? He's falling to 59. 59's lap down in that 12th position. But he may be able to find some speed behind him to get him up to that 2nd position. But right now, looks like Lockshine, that 124, is throwing down a little 124 on that 32. All right, spread out toward the end, but these guys are going to make it, I think. All right, final laps approaching here, folks. We got the Steven Johnson leading the way right now, and Lewis Lockshine in that 2nd position, Tom Friedis in that 3rd. All this brought to you by Blaze Pizza and Marriott Hotel Resorts throughout the International. 2 laps left remaining in tonight's race. All this brought to you again, with the Next Gen Broadcasting here. We got you going on live racing as much as we possibly can here. Steve Johnson bringing it in. Last lap. Gonna leave it on the man. Brings it to the zip code. Final lap. Tonight's race. Here we go. Lapping around here. Johnson on the bottom. Bringing it out. Nice and ginger-like. All right, final time in 3 and 4. Here comes Big Johnson in that 1. Steven Johnson, one more win for the books. Here we go. Checkered flag. Steven Johnson in that 1. Lewis Lockshine, P2. Thomas P3. Got Elliott Swift that 4th position. Michael Wood rounding out the top 5er. Heck yeah, great run. Awesome job. Congratulations to old Big Johnson. All right, let's go over our running order as these guys are lining up for the their Kodak moment. And then I'm sure Big Johnson's going to go ahead and give us a burn down of epic proportions. I hope so, at least. All right, let's bring up our results for this evening's race here, folks. As we're looking at Big Johnson, P1, Lewis Lockshine, that 2nd position. Tom Friedis in that P3. You see him lined up right there. Let's drop this guy for a nice little Kodak moment. Yep, don't worry, I'll bring it right back, folks. Nice. Excellent run there. Congratulations to my man Big Johnson as he was going to burn it down all kinds right there for us. But I think you're going to save the motor on that one. So let's go ahead. Oh, no, he is going to burn it down. All right. So let's crank the music, shall we? I think we shall. Excellent run, Big Johnson taking her down. taking her down and getting it done. Heck yeah. All right, while he blows up that motor, let's go over the race. The race win here goes to Steven Johnson, that one. Lewis Lockshine in that P2. You're looking at Thomas Freitas in that 3rd position. Ellie Swoop in the 4th position. Michael Wood in the 99 brings it home top 5. 74 of Michael Elio gets down to 6th position. Michael Dow, 7th position, that 12 card. Kel Butler, 8th position. That 64, Bad Fast Marley in that 2 gets finishes up in that 9th position. Top 10 are belonging to Noel Holmberg in the 45. Josh German in the 97. For the 11th position, John Druggers, whatever, we got it. 59.
Drugerus.
Thank you, Drugerus. I can
Drugerus.
Thank you, you got it.
I
We'll get it right one
of these days. One of these days. We got a lot of races to let ahead of us for that to happen. 19. It goes to the 13th position. It goes to the 19 of Matt Station. 14th, Chummy Mill in the 06. Carl Lindstrom in the 83. 15th position, 16th, Chad Stearns at 411 with one impressive somersault nose grind to rail slide thing maneuver early in the race. Scotty Stevens in the 02. Done the 17th position. 18th is Tanner Marr. 19th position. We're going to scroll on over to, once it allows me to do so. There it goes. Nicholas Lamb in the 19th position at 37. Greg in the 40 in that 20th position. Derek Quinn 21st. James Jones 22nd. Dustin Lamb the 23rd position. That rounds out our field for tonight. Let's drop us over into our post-race show and go harass some race winners here. Hey, look, there they are. Damn. All right, folks, welcome to the post-race show. You got our winner, Big Johnson, right here. Steve Johnson, there you go again, man. You're on fire, and you kept it. Kept that heat in the kitchen, man.
Yeah, it was nice to actually get to finish one out for once and not give it up like I've been doing for the past few races this season. But thought near the end of stage 2 and I ran out of gas. I was like, oh, this is not going to go over too well, but managed to limp it back to pit road, like literally coasted back to pit road and went the entire lap without fuel, and just managed to work my way up through the field, watched out, or managed to avoid whatever that checkup wreck was. Just kind of get into clean air and check out and just go for a little Friday night drive.
Man, yeah, a little Friday night drive is exactly what you got going on there, but that thing was fast too. I mean, what do you contribute to the speed in that car?
It's just, for some reason, like in here, the blue line, if you put the left front tire right on the blue line, the car hooks really nicely, and then just take care of the right front tire and you're going to have some pretty good balance and endurance throughout pretty much the entire fuel run. Like, the car was set up really nicely, and it allows the driver to really be in control. If you want to race really hard and be really aggressive, you can do it. If you want to save the tires and take care of it for the long run, you can also do that as well. So it was nice to be able to run with that tonight. A good driver setup.
Absolutely, and it seemed like it too. There's a lot of great battling going on all the way through the pack. So, and you demonstrate some of the most superb, style of driving when it comes to putting this thing into P1 and getting that checker flag once again, my man.
Yeah, I'd be curious to see how the race would have played out had we not had the fuel strategies at the end of stage 2, because the 59 pretty much hung with me for that entire first stage and then a good portion of the second stage, and just he got the worst end of it, had to pit, went a couple laps down, and had to kind of work his way back up, but he kind of ran out of laps there. So, but he was really fast. Kel was really fast, got involved in an early accident, so it would have been nice to see all of us up there running pretty tight, because Kel was on fire. He had a really fast qualifying lap.
Oh yeah. I mean, qualifying is one thing, getting it done at the end is another. We all know that, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you got it done at when it counted, and man, you rock and rolled. So, man, great job with that one car, bud.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. Our race winner, Steven Johnson. All right, folks, let's go ahead and bring us on over to our P2, Lewis Lockshine. Lewis, you got a copy?
I got a copy, buddy.
Heck yeah, man! You were styling out nicely. You were really comfortable. Seemed like you found your home in that top 5 this evening. Give us a view from your cockpit, bud, on what happened out there on the race tonight.
Yeah, it was a really good run. Car was really quick for the most part. I knew I couldn't hang with Johnson up front, but I figured I could stay in front of the rest of the pack if I had track position. The car started to get tight towards the ends of the really long runs because I was abusing the right front tire. So when the cautions came out, I made sure to pit for 4 tires, and I had really good short run speed, so I used that to my advantage there on the final restart, getting around Michael Wood.
Yeah, and you did. Yeah, you seemed like you had that thing just a humming there at the end, especially on some of those shorter runs. But you saw your consistency when it comes to your long runs and keeping that thing up in the top 5, top 3. So you found us a really good program in that 1-2-4 today, bud. I mean, congratulations for you bringing it down. Put it down in that second position and coming home with some good points. I mean, and again, so what do you think? What it was critical when it comes to would it have been that clean air? Was that one of the crucial things in tonight's race was when it comes to really finding that speed?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. When I started falling through the pack a little bit, when I lost the clean air, my car got really, really tight, and I couldn't keep up anymore. So I had to think of outside the box, try something different there on that green flag pit stop. That's why I pitted a lap early, got me some track position, and I was able to work my way back up to the field.
Nice, man. That's exactly what we're looking for. When in doubt, flip it up, right? Flip the script. That's what racing's all about. It's not just going fast, but it's about making those fast, efficient maneuvers out there on and off pit road as well. So, man, that's a great job and an awesome run for you tonight, bud. You really got some good camera time. So, congratulations to you on that P2.
Thank you very much.
You got it, my man. My pleasure. All right, let's roll it over to our third place finisher here. Get my man up on this thing. All right, Big Wood. Oh no, I'm sorry. Nope, that's Thomas Freitas got the P3. He outdid Big Wood here, Michael Wood, for that run. Tom, you got a copy?
I got a copy.
There you are, my man. Hey, sorry, that's my bad. But yeah, no, you guys were battling up tough there for a minute there because you had the teammate thing going on, and so very impressive run by you. Bringing it home in that P3, dude. What an awesome run! You had that lead styled up, got that stage 2 victory. So good points in the books for you tonight, and then bringing it home here in the podium. So when was our last podium? I don't mean to poke the bear.
It's been a while. Honestly, we got to go back to last season, I believe. Honestly.
Oh wow! Wow.
Yeah, we've been struggling, honestly, trying to really figure out this car this year, with all the changes we got over the off season and early this season. Definitely been struggling, definitely starting to kind of figure it out, as we are working on setups more, as we're starting to kind of build our setups from scratch now. I've been putting a lot of time in building the setups for our races. And as I'm figuring out the car more, I'm getting faster, learning what I need to do to be fast, and we're just gonna keep working on it week after week, and we'll be okay.
That's all. I mean, that's it right there. Keep working on it week after week. Keep plugging away, knowing that you're gonna find that speed with the talent and put the package together.
Exactly.
Man,
exactly. That's what it's about.
That's a great run for you tonight, there, bud. Good camera time, of course, for you as well. And man, you got some impressive show when it comes to the other teammates that were racing right along there with you. So
all in all, it was a really good night for Blaze Motorsports. I think we had everybody in the top 10, I believe. I think Carl was a lap down due to that when he lost connection. But all in all, though, good effort by everybody at Blaze Motorsports. So. Good job to them tonight.
Yeah.
And as always, thank you, Chris, for calling the races out, and we always appreciate that.
Absolutely. But it's all kinds of fun, and I'm glad we get the show out there for all the fans as well. So definitely stoked for it. And again, we're off next week, so we got a little bit of a break. And then where are we coming back to, Tom?
So we come back from our Memorial Day vacation. First off, everybody has a safe Memorial Day weekend coming up, and safe holiday, and definitely enjoys it. So we come back June 4th, we only have one event that week, and it will be the 1987 season Cup cars, the Monte Carlo, the Thunderbird, and the Buick at North Wilkesboro Speedway for our all-star race. We're bringing the best of the best out there for that race. Should be a lot of fun for 100 laps battling around good old North Wilkesboro.
Wow, that is going to be great. Something special for all the fans out there, flipping it up for everyone as well. So that's great. That's awesome news. So I'm stoked with all that. Yeah, that's yeah. But again, just look for us throughout. We got some more racing happening throughout the weekend, and they're finishing it off on Monday, and then we'll be going from there.
Exactly. It's gonna be a lot of fun. You know, we got Xfinity Sunday, and we got trucks on Monday. It's gonna be a lot more good racing coming up, and should be fun.
Nice. Can't wait. All right, folks, let's go ahead and get us on over to our closeout here. All right, there we go. Bringing us on back here. Nice. All right, folks. Anyway, so this is our little shout out, of course, for the Memorial Day thing coming up here for next weekend. We're a little early here, but we want to get it out there since we were taking it off. So again, huge shout out to all the troops out there and everything that all the armed services have done. So I appreciate everything for your services and sacrifices. But folks, thank you so much for tuning in. If you can, just kill that subscribe button. Yeah, I mean, that's it. Yeah, that's that one right there. You got it. I know he got it. You got it. She got it too. All right, so folks, anyways, we're stoked that you guys all tuned in tonight. Appreciate all the support, and man, we'll see you again here soon. So stay tuned. Keep us pointed in the right direction, okay?
Under the shade of a tree, that's what we about. Just feel the warm breeze, living young and wild and free.